Hey everybody, welcome back to Ready Steady Play. Is this the finale of Gloomhaven? It could be, because we have in fact reached the final scenario. It's the big climax of the story. We're all ready to find out what happens, but if we don't like the ending, because we failed, then we might have to do it again. Hey Heggers, hey Difter, hey Eddie, thanks so much for joining me in chat, friends. And are you excited to see what happens here? I am excited. And yes, Eddie, we've all survived the UK Expo, and Chris and I tested ourselves when we got home, and we've proven negative. And Hackers, I got your message, and I will deal with that later. But for now, let's talk about Gloomhaven. So, Chris is here. Where is Chris? Let's bring in Chris. Here is Chris. Why is he so small? Goddamn Skype.
I'm so small still. Make me big. Make me grow.
Hey, Carlos. Yeah, it was really nice to catch up with everybody at UK. Well, everybody, Chris at UKG. I actually got to see a few of my other friends as well, and that was really nice. So it was nice to get some in-person gaming in. Honestly, it was so good. I'm really missing it, and I'm super looking forward to getting some more in-person gaming in when possible.
Oh, I agree. Sorry, I'm looking at my modifier deck and being confused. Hello, everybody.
We have a very complicated situation coming up today, because this is the final big mission. We've got a boss who seems to be immune to everything. This is one of the only bosses I've ever played with in Gloomhaven.
I'm trying to... Well, we fought a boss earlier on. We fought the blood horror.
Yeah, there's like two bosses in... Or three. Well, there's three including this one. But I expected this character to kind of show up in other scenarios and then kind of like get away and be like, I'll be back to get you! And he never did. So, I'm surprised that he's literally only in one. Eddie says, I watched On Tabletop's live stream coverage of the expo. Looks like it was a blast. Well, Eddie, yeah, I mean, it was a blast because it was tons of open gaming and seeing gaming in person and stuff like that. But it definitely wasn't like it was. I would say it was like 25% its normal size, if that.
I mean, it was big enough though that you still couldn't really do everything. But not really. You couldn't demo everything that was.
Oh yeah.
Like on tabletop, I didn't even see anyone from On Tabletop there. I knew they were there, but I never once I bumped into any of them.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely was the case that you couldn't possibly do everything there. But I mean, that's always the way. But this time, I didn't feel like I didn't go in with like, here's my wish list of things, releases and things I need to see, or like sort of relatively new releases I need to see, and then like how am I going to prioritize. This time, to an extent, I sort of went in with a schedule that had big gaps in it, and I was like, okay, let's just see what we can see, you know.
But we filled our time. We definitely used all our.
Yeah, we demoed a lot. We filled our time. We saw a lot of stuff, but I just feel like usually there's, but also I think part of it was about attendance. You know, usually there's I mean, I feel like the attendance was way down.
Yeah, I think it was. Oh god, I won't give the figures because I've forgotten them. I saw the figures actually.
Oh yeah.
On Facebook and I forgot. Yeah. How many uniques and how many repeat visits there were. But I've forgotten. But yeah, we seem to have gotten away with it health-wise. We were very careful and responsible. I think.
How come you've gotten so small and everything? I don't understand.
I'm on a diet.
Diet's working. Chris is a quarter of his normal size.
I'll tell you what, UKG was good for, well, not so much a healthy diet, but just eating less food. I seem to be, I got home from UKG and I was like, I haven't slept enough, I haven't drunk enough fluids, and I haven't eaten enough over the last 3 days.
But I definitely had enough coffee because I spent more money on coffee than anything else.
Yes, I think that was probably our biggest expense. It was necessary though. So, I guess we're ready to go. We have to decide what strategy we're going with in terms of our deck. Are we going for boss rush? Because the goal is kill the first of the order. So if we kill him, we win, regardless of what else is left on the board at the end of that round. So do we want to just tear into it with lots of powerful one-shots? Or do we want to have a deck more akin to last scenarios where we can actually run through the deck a couple of times, but then struggle with our DPS probably against the boss?
Well, I mean, I think knowing us, some kind of boss rush is probably the best strategy.
I agree. Okay.
He's got a shitload of hit points. But we're
yeah, he's so many.
If you have anything that gives you strength or advantage, bring it because of blood imps.
Strengthen or advantage. Well, that's more equipment, isn't it?
Yeah, but well, sometimes you get strengthen off of abilities.
Strengthen? Do you? I don't think. Well, I don't.
I do because I'm a wizard.
You're a wizard, Michael.
You're a wizard, Void Warden.
Just don't know if I want to. Like, do I just go absolute balls to the wall, absolute all my brilliant DPS one shots?
I mean, well, the fact is, we could test it, right? And if you just burn out and die and we lose the scenario, at least we know what happens somewhat. We can just come back more prepared next time.
True. Because I'm just thinking, like, I could do... Hang on. Like, how good could this be?
And Haggers, we will do battle goals, but it's largely superfluous. Like, there's no... we don't get the battle goals unless we win, and then there's no point to having them.
It is possible for me to do an attack that's 18 damage before modification.
That's awesome.
But it's a combo of multiple cards, you know?
Right. And you'd have to burn multiple cards?
I have to burn 2 cards to do that.
That might be too fast. I don't know.
But that's almost half it. Like, if we got the double on that, he'd be almost dead.
I mean, yeah, that would be great if you could do the double on that.
But if we missed it, then we'd be done.
Yeah, I mean, it's an awful lot of eggs in one basket.
Yeah, but
it's fun. Stop trying to ruin my fun with your sensibleness.
I think. I
mean, it's always going to be a balance because a lot of these enemies hit quite well. The blood imps are good support for the enemies. They're annoying. And then we don't know what these new enemies are, but they're pretty awful. They look pretty awful. We've never seen them before. So.
Maybe. Oh, you're reminding us of battle goals. I see. I never forget anything. I don't think. Can't remember.
I don't think I've ever forgotten anything, but I forgot.
Didn't I just make that joke just before you did? I can't remember.
Yeah, you might have, but I forgot.
Yeah. We're so funny. This channel should be called Ready, Steady, Laugh. Because everyone laughs at our jokes and how funny they are.
I mean...
My back is for sort of.
What's that?
Sorry?
I was gonna keep trying it. I was gonna be like, I think that was one of the names that I put down for the show when I made a short list back in the day, but I forgot.
But you can't remember?
I can't remember.
Yeah. Oh, do I want to bring this card just because? No, I don't think so. Are you making your deck right now? Or are you made?
Well, let me have a quick look here. Where are my optional cards. What have I done? I think I dumped them over here. Where are the cards?
Lies.
This one.
Yeah, you're
Right, I don't have my big heal. That would probably be worth bringing back, wouldn't it? Even though it poisons you.
I would have thought so. Eddie, I also enjoyed reading Mike's write-up on the Patreon, and I was there. So I already knew most of it. I thought it was well written. I thought it was a very good piece. Well done, Mike. I was actually just complimenting Mike on it before we went live.
Oh, thanks, you guys.
Sure, he appreciates the feedback.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to do more of those kinds of write-ups. It's just that I haven't had any real reason to because of the pandemic. So, if you like that content, you can expect more of it going forward as, you know, game nights resume and conventions resume and that kind of stuff.
I think convention round
Hey, everybody, we're back. Chris, please continue your flattering thoughts.
well, flattering, but also going to make work for you. I was just saying, I think that Expo roundups would be a really good feature for patrons.
Yes, this is true. So yeah, I will definitely 100% continue those. I very much enjoyed writing it up. It is a lot of work, but I think it's worthwhile, and I hope you guys got. Well, it seems you guys got something out of it, so time well spent. Of course, if you don't have access to their Patreon and you would like to read it, you can do that for as little as $1 a month. Feel like I should mention that. All right, let's get back to this.
Yeah, I'm literally just picking one card. So here's the thing, right? If we look at the board here, you know, nature of Gloomhaven is you can kind of see roughly how the scenario is going to play out, even without having read the rules.
Yeah, we usually try to sort of avoid pre-scouting as much as possible, and I'd say up to this point we haven't really done any of it. But this is the big last one.
Yeah,
and
we have to get past these two golden elite. One of them actually is not elite. That was a mistake by me. These two blood monstrosities are blocking this. Well, okay, basically we got to get onto these. We got to get to this door in the bottom right corner of the left page 34. Then run up the stairs to get to the boss. But it takes a lot of movement. So I'm just trying to work out, do I want to push those guys out of the way and just leg it?
Wait a minute. Oh no, we don't have to, do we? I completely misconstrued where we spawned. I thought we spawned up here, but actually we don't. We spawn over here. So actually, isn't he just standing in the middle of a yard?
Yep, he's just chilling.
Oh god, but he's on a bridge and we're gonna have to run under it.
Exactly.
And then go up the stairs, right.
The one rule I did read, because it's the rule that like the starting rule, that's not this is not after one of the numbered incidences, is that the way you go under the bridge is you travel from an A hex to a B hex with 4 movement points.
Right. 4 movement. So if you don't have 4 movement, you can't get under the bridge?
Yes, you gotta be standing in hex one of the A hexes and generate 4 movement.
Right, and if you can't generate 4 movement, you're just stuck.
You're stuck, I guess. But so do the enemies, which means and the enemies have base movement of only 3. Well, if you play against them when they're easier, they have base move 2. They actually can't follow you. So I'm quite tempted to try and run away from these guys, run past them like Dark Souls style, rush to the boss.
Just charge at the boss. Yeah, I mean, well, this first room we could just run past them, I guess.
But we'll have to tank at least one round of being whacked in the face.
That's true. I do have my new tower shield, so maybe I can use that to defend myself.
Yes. Um. I don't think I have enough movement though.
I'm going to need to make sure I have at least... where's my deck? Here it is. Right, so I definitely had one card with 4 movement on it. Yes, I mean, I have Last Journey, which is just straight up 4 movement on the bottom, so... Oh, it is a burnable one, though, because it forces an enemy to move. Sugar. Oh, but I've got Resigned Frenzy, right, which has 4 movement on the bottom.
I've got yet another card that's a burn that I could take, which lets me move 4 and then gives me +2 movement on my next 4 moves, which I could use to get to the boss super quick.
I presume that being able to jump is not going to help me jump up to the boss.
No, I don't think so.
Damn it.
Let me look up the exact words of jump, the exact wording of jump, in case you found a way to break this scenario.
I want to jump.
Hide behind the huge shields is almost always a valid strategy.
I like that there's a treasure chest on here, like that matters at all.
Yeah. Unless it leads into the Gloomhaven proper. Ooh.
That'd be kind of cool if it was like, now you can start Gloomhaven with these characters and have a bit of a head start in the first scenario there. I mean, they'll retire like 2 or 3 in, but that'd be cool. Actually, I would definitely be like, let's play Gloomhaven OG with Gehrman and Marcella. I want to see them retire. That's fun. I don't know when you unlock that, though, in Gloomhaven.
Yeah, jump won't help us here.
What's the point of it, then?
I'm gonna say this card. Okay, I'm ready.
I like this idea of me trying to jump up there, and then I just kind of hit the wall, and I'm like, slide down slowly. Damn it. I don't think I'm going to change anything unless I'm going to take Black Boon. What do you think about me taking my big heal that poisons you?
Heal.
Take the big heal that poisons you?
Part of me thinks that if I'm going to die, it's going to be from exhaustion for my deck. But having said that, the run-through strategy definitely gets you hit quite a bit. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to take out Freeze the Soul, because I have quite some pretty good attacks, and this pretty much only went in because it's an attack that doesn't burn. And, I mean, the bottom part's nice, but it's very rare that I have the black magic to avoid cursing myself. So, and it's very rare that I have the frost magic to trigger the benefit on the top. So I'm taking out Freeze the Soul and replacing it with Black Boon, because this could be helpful for both of us. The bottom part has proven helpful in the past, and the top one's just kind of good if we get sort of into a real danger situation. As a bit of an out.
Okay.
Alright, and that's the one change I'm making. I think otherwise I'll just keep whatever I had before.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So I think I'm going to give these behavior decks a shuffle, and then I think we're all set.
Do I have permission to go absolutely crazy? Just throw my card.
I mean, I think we have to be sensible about how we get there, because it's not helpful for you to get too far ahead of me, and then I'm just kind of getting mullered by enemies while you're trying to take out the boss alone. So if we can get onto the elevated area in the middle here together, then I have no reason. Then I think it would be fine for you to go absolute ham. In fact, I suspect that a sort of a strategy will be me manipulating enemy movement to keep the stairs blocked while
Yeah.
you try to take out the boss almost alone.
Can you put your staff of do not pass on the space marked 1?
I have no reason to believe that's not possible.
What's the restriction? What's the it says what you can't place, here, there, or what, and such stuff, doesn't it?
It says place the ward in an adjacent empty hex.
What does empty hex mean?
This is why you need to define your terms very clearly in the glossary of the rulebook, because as gamers, we will do our absolute best to break it. And quite frankly, if you haven't defined what empty means, then you haven't done enough testing of the product.
They have.
Yeah.
I can read from the glossary what empty hex means.
Yep.
A hex is empty if it has no figure, obstacle, objective, trap, or difficult terrain in it. Destroyed obstacles, objectives, and open doors are all considered empty hexes unless the hex has a figure or trap in it. Is that what I can't tell? Is that purple or blue?
It's blue,
difficult terrain?
so it's not difficult terrain. The question is whether or not the 1 refers to an objective. We'll have to see.
No, the one means read story beat. What read entry 1 in the thing, right?
Yep. Then I think I can poop out my obstacle there.
Yeah, I think so too. Because it even says open doors, which blue it means door.
Mm-hmm. Blue means door. All right. So here's our plan. We're gonna run up to where the boss is, and then I'm gonna block off the stairs.
This might work.
And then Chris is gonna turn him into Swiss cheese. Okay, so I need to do the enemies now. Are you ready for enemy tokens?
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Okie dokie. So I'm gonna start with the blood monstrosity on our page north. So number 1, that's appropriate. These guys look really bad, like really gross and badass, and I guess they were at one point cultists or something. They've got these robes on with a symbol, but now they've turned into like just sacks of flesh with weird whip tentacles. Ew.
They look nasty.
All right, and then the elite in the middle is number 5.
Okay.
And his buddy below him, number 4.
Something I'm just wondering, those guys on the other side there of the wall, at the bottom of the stairs, are they here already?
They don't spawn unless, I mean,
I don't think they're there yet. I don't think they'll be moving about until we're in that room. That's my interpretation.
yeah, usually it's about opening doors, but I'm quite happy to just not bother spawning them till we're in there.
Well, there's not a door per se, but
Yeah.
there's this whole. I mean, they've just introduced this like a concept of a tunnel essentially, or like an off-screen passageway.
I mean, the thing is, even if we did spawn them, they wouldn't do anything till we arrived there.
Would they not? Would they not walk towards us?
Well, they
No, they must not. They must not. I'll tell you why not. Because otherwise, they're just going to stand in the bees and make it impossible for us to
get in there.
progress.
Yeah.
Must be. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, so how fast can you move?
I've got some 4 speeds in here.
Because here's what I think we should do. I think we should immediately stand on top of those A's.
Yeah, I mean, I can do that in the first round.
With a jump, is it?
Yeah, but before we do that, let's read some story time.
Oh wait, do we have a event, a city event?
Oh god, yeah, we have to do a city event. Our last and final city event.
We hope. Well, actually, will be regardless.
Bum 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 bum. It's like this is this. What if this unlocks a side quest for us to do? It's like this is your last chance for side quest.
We've set this one up, so I guess we'll try this one. If we fail, we can do the side quest and come back to it.
Dun 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 dun. This card. Ooh, lots of text for me to read. You enter the Sleeping Lion to find your own friend, your old friend Zane, sitting at the bar. The barkeeper is doing his best to ignore him, but Zane's face lights up as you walk in. Jaws, friends, my only true companions, Zane cheers. I assume you're here to pay me my management fee. You look at him quizzically. He squeaks more slowly. My fee? For managing the reputation of the Jaws of the Lion? I know you haven't been keeping track of what people think of you, but I have. Heck, I'm the one who started calling you guys the Jaws in the first place. Branding, you know, I'm sure that's worth something. We can pay Zane for promoting our reputation about town, or refuse Zane. If your reputation was that important, you'd track it yourself.
I mean, if it's true, it's a great name, and we do have a lot of extra money.
Yeah, so I was about to say, I think Marcella might think twice about this if we weren't so flush. But given that we're flush,
Yeah.
I guess Zane just caught us at the right time.
Yeah, call us at the right time. I'm okay with that.
All right, so we're going with option A. And also, we're very emotional about it because we know we're about to die. Zane assures you your reputation is impeccable. I've been talking you up quite a bit around town, and the shops have agreed to a small discount, so just so you're seen in their stores. Lose 5 gold. Until the start of the next scenario, you may purchase items from the shop for 5 gold less than they cost.
Oh, so if you were to buy 2 gold, you'd actually make money on this.
Well, I don't think there's anything we particularly want to shop for. Well, I shall spend 3 and you shall spend 2 because I have more money than you.
Okay.
So you're down to 30 and I'm on 41.
I'm just having a super quick look if there's anything that may be useful, but I don't think so.
Jumping boots of jumping. Move to any space.
Plus, yeah, imagine.
I like how there's still unavailable items. Like, there's still six unavailable items that I don't know what they are. I mean, the eagle-eye goggles are cool, but I'm kind of fine with everything I've got, really. The winged shoes could be pretty clutch.
But it must be, those unavailable items must be from chests that we didn't open and or side quests we didn't get to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only real option.
Let's do battle goals then, I guess, because otherwise I'll get in trouble with chat.
Battle goals, yes. 2 seconds.
Not that I think they'll matter, as this is the last scenario, but I don't want to get in trouble. Must behave, Marcella. Right, what have I got? All right, these are my 2 options, everybody. You make me big, Mike. Make me big.
There we go. You're the big boy now. Unless it's still small. No, it looks fine.
I'm failing to angle this correctly. I misunderstand where my camera is, apparently. Why am I angling this so badly? It's like I'm dyslexic or something, and I can't work out mirrored angles. Are they legible? I can't even tell. I think they're legible. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Yeah, they're there. I'm gonna go for this one right here because I don't think I do the other one. Oh, I do sometimes, but I think that one's gonna be easier, especially if we're running past enemies.
Chris, I think I'm going to posit we should both buy a pair of winged shoes.
Hey guys, are you disagreeing with the one I picked? Let me know if you are. I will change it just for you if you disagree with the choice I made. Okay.
Because I don't. How often do you think?
I know why you're saying that, Higgins. Do you really think in this scenario though it's gonna matter? Do you really think in this scenario I'm still gonna do that? I mean, I do usually. All right, I'm gonna change it for you, Higgins. And then it's your fault if it goes wrong. You think we should buy winged shoes? Is that what you said,
Yep.
Mike?
I mean, how often do you think you're going to be doing a basic move action on this scenario? Plus, if you look at the stairs, you need 6 movement to get up them. Unless you're jumping.
Oh, that's a good shout. That's a really good shout. Let's do it. So it only costs us 10 each.
Yep. I will do that. I will adjust our money. I have the master sheets. And then I won't even bother selling the other boots because it doesn't even matter.
Nope, we can sell them later if we really want to. If it turns out the campaign goes on for 6 times as long.
Which would be not surprising to anyone.
Hashtag blame hackers.
So I'm swapping out my weathered boots, which gives me +1 movement, which is probably in this scenario better than your comfortable shoes, but
Hackers, you also get the glory if it works out. Like that's just the that's just the way responsibility works. I've been so nice lately. You have. It's true, and we're not saying it's your fault if it goes wrong. Right? Yeah. Okay. We're saying it's your fault.
I don't know, hackers. I distinctly remember someone stealing a very important obelisk majority from me. So
I wasn't gonna bring that up, except I was.
Right, here we go. These are my 2.
I definitely blame Hackers for that.
What have I got?
Oh, but actually, that was quite helpful to me. So thank you, Hackers.
I think I'll take the one on the left. I mean, I definitely think I can do that. But if I don't, it's again not a big deal. I want to avoid the other option at pretty much all costs anyway. So, all right, I think that's it. Are we ready for the introduction?
Read it with your words.
Did you get your winged shoes, Chris?
Of course, I got my winged shoes. Do I look like someone who wouldn't get their winged shoes?
Okie dokie. So if y'all remember, right after we met we were in the laboratory, we finished our experiments, we've developed an anti-serum to the poison that's going to turn everyone into blood minions of the unknown god. And then there was a huge explosion at the university, which was attacked by the Order of the Unknown God. So we very quickly ran over to the Sleeping Lion Inn, had a chat with our friend Zane, then did a bit of shopping, and now we've run over to defend the university.
Legit.
The sun dips low on the horizon as you race to the old wall gate. Periodic flashes of red light combined with the setting sun make it look as if the sky is ablaze. You arrive at the scene to witness a gathering of red-robed zealots prostrate in front of the gate, racked with pain. "They've ingested the gift," a voice booms down from above. "They are devoted to the cause, and so the blood god gives us the strength to enact his plan." A hulking figure stands atop the old wall. His stature has certainly changed, but that face is Roland. As you try to puzzle out what's going on, another column of red light crashes down, engulfing Roland. He cackles with delight, and his frame seems to grow even larger. "You attempt to inoculate the city against his influence, but he will not allow it," Roland bellows. "None of the meddlers from this university will enter the East City. I am his avatar of destruction, and I deem it so." On the ground in front of you, the robed men scream out in agony, and then begin to grow as well. Fleshy, unnatural bulges of muscle sprout from their frame, warping their bodies into monstrosities. Their robes begin to rip under the strain, and their faces become an unrecognizable chaos. They bellow in a hateful cacophony. "Destroy all who dare stand against us," Roland commands. And they're like, "Oh man, I'm never gonna get a date now."
Hey, looks aren't everything.
No, but I don't think these cultists have much personality either.
We finally found Roland. You try to find him the entire campaign. I've just realized that I actually have literally no choice. I only have one card that has 4 movement on it, and it is a one-shot. So it is what it is. I do have one choice. The only other choice would be, instead of buying winged shoes, to buy weathered boots.
Well, you can take my weathered boots.
Or I could take your weathered boots. Yeah, so I can either take those, to not have to use a one shot in order to get in through this tunnel. But then I can't jump up the stairs, so I'll be really slow up the stairs. I think I'm better off taking the one shot because the one shot gives me 4 movement and also gives me +2 movement to my next 4 moves.
Yeah, I mean, I think if that's the case, then you can use the one shot to get under the wall and then like jump up the stairs right away.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's probably worth it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've got a card that gives me 4 move and a one shot that gives me jump and 4 move. The reason I want to use the winged shoes is so that I can jump over these monstrosities guarding the door.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, I'm wrong. I do have one other card that has a 4. Excellent. That's really good. But I'm still gonna take this.
Nobody can see your face because you're trapped behind your hand, guys. I just need to cut to another scene real quick to sort this out. Bear with me 2 seconds. You might lose us or the audio. We'll be here though.
Oh, is that your plan? You're not gonna use and jump up the stairs now?
Well, I've got a jump for burnable card.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So my plan is this. Why can I not see you now? Your cards.
It's
There
my
we
plan.
go. All right, we've got Chris's situation sorted out. All good.
Because my plan is to move very slowly on the first turn, so one of those guys will move out of the way, and I can slip past them.
Oh, okay. I was going to
A.
jump over them and then just jump up the stairs like immediately.
Well, I only have one jump, so it's exactly the same thing, but I'm just manipulating them so I can get past them. That's all.
Where do you want to? Well, I mean, okay. So we've got a bit of a problem here. Where do you want to deploy?
South, far, far south.
Yeah, and I'm just north of you then. So the problem is, if I jump over them into the A spot, they're not going to move.
If you do it at a fast initiative, then yes, that's the problem. So go slow, as slow as you can.
Um.
No?
Yeah, I mean, I can do that.
I think that's the best thing to do personally.
Do I have enough to actually do this? Yeah, I have so many cards that move me forward. It's great.
Because they'll either, but oh, actually, this could go wrong. Hang on, because if they both go, oh, hang on. I think we both need to move one space north in that case. Because if they both target you, we can do that, and I can slip around this way, and you can jump over. And if they both target me, they'll do that, and then that'll be a problem. So we need them to target you.
But then they won't move unless you want them to target me and for me to be on the west side of them.
No, I want them to target you before either of us move. Because that's the only way we can both get onto the A spaces at the same time on turn 1. Because so I've moved us both one space north. So you're in the center space and I'm in the south of center.
Well, wait a minute. Can you do 4 movement this turn?
Yes.
So
no, there's no jump.
But there's no jump. Okay, well then let me deal with it. I can do it.
Deal with what?
I can yeah, I can just move them. That's my whole thing.
That's true. Oh, actually, I've got the compass as well, and I don't think there's going to be another great use for it. So actually, yeah, we're overthinking this. At least I am. Yeah. Okay. Well, then do I want to go quickly then?
Yeah, I think we go as quickly as possible.
I don't want you. I either need to use the compass or I need to go slower than you.
Yes. I'm going. I think I'm going. I'm doing the thing where I go fast as almost as fast as I can. Which, if you remember, I think this was something we talked about.
It was, but I've forgotten.
16 episodes in, we still don't know what our initiative is.
I'm worried I'm going to go too fast. I don't think it'll matter if I use the compass now, but
Why have
it
all my
could do.
Skype scenes reset? This is so annoying. OBS.
I don't really have. See, I have nothing. I don't even really want to attack. I want to get good card. I don't want to do anything with these guys. I literally just want to get past them.
Yeah. That's pretty much exactly what I'm doing.
So I'm trying to decide what to do with the top half of my card. I have nothing useful to do.
If you have any kind of crowd control or anything like that. I guess we have to draw a behavior for the boss as well, right?
No, I don't think so. No, he's not. He doesn't spawn until we activate paragraph 1. Definitely not.
Right. I was literally looking for a door because I was like, oh, I didn't put a door out. And I remembered that these are the door tokens in this game.
What? I just crowd control. I mean, I can attack a couple of them. I don't see why.
Oh my
bother,
god, dude.
though.
Can you imagine if we get up there and then the text on Area 1 is like, Roland teleports into the courtyard.
Yeah, I should stand there then.
It's just like, you mother...
I guess I could try and stun them, so they're going to be even slow. But these guys are going to take ages to get through. They're going to have to stand on A, and then they're going to have to get lucky with their behavior card to give them the movement they require.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably not going to be able to do it. And if they are... I mean, well, hang on, let's have a look. Their default movement is 3, so they need +1 movement. But then the other thing is, then they have to get up the stairs, and then I'm going to have blocked those stairs by then.
Exactly. I don't think it's worth me doing anything to them.
No, so I think the only thing to do is to stun the elite if you can, because we're probably sharing way too much information. We're just excited because it's the final one, guys. That's all.
I think so. All right, I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to go too fast. It's fine. You know what? I think stunning the elite is worth it. I think you might still be going faster than me. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm taking a gamble here. If you're not, I'll just use the compass.
Okay, I guess that's fair. You ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1. Blam.
You're 14, aren't you?
Damn it! No, I'm 26.
That's your lowest?
Yeah, that's No, I've got a 21 actually, but I definitely don't have a 14.
Whoops. Oh well, it's fine. Look, it's fine. It's fine.
And the monstrosities have got 21. Wait, this is right.
What are you?
Swarm. Move +1, attack -1. Man, this card would have put them through the gate.
Yeah, it would. What speed are you?
26.
Oh, it's a good thing I'm going first then, frankly.
Yeah. Right, I kind of forgot that they do the same shit as the what were they? The rat monstrosities? It's actually the same deck.
It's the same deck, yeah. It's just called Monstrosity. Right, okay, so I need to... So my throwing hammer, during a ranged attack, adds stun to a single attack, not to the entire attack, right? So I can't do it to both of them? Or can I? I never understand this.
Say again?
So throwing hammer says, during a ranged attack, adds stun to a single attack. And Ricochet has attack 2 at range 3, then a dotted line, attack 2 to a different target.
So they're separate attacks, because a single attack would say attack target 2.
But thematically, it's the same hammer ricocheting.
Yeah, I don't understand how thematically you visualize the difference between... I mean, I guess attack target 2 would be 2 hammers, but then that's clearly 2 distinct attacks. Whereas attack... Yeah, ricochet...
Anyway, I'm going to... So I'm going to use the Fateful Compass to move the elite 2 spaces. I think I'm going to move him north west twice. Is that acceptable?
So he's there.
Actually, no. What am I talking about? Like, oh wait, no, he's getting stunned. He's getting stunned regardless. He's like, yeah, it doesn't even matter where I put him. He's not attacking you.
Okay, fine. Then I don't care.
Then I want to put him as far away as possible, which is what I've done from A. So then I'm gonna so I've done that. I'm actually gonna just give myself, if that's okay, a blessing.
Yep.
With the charm. I'll grab that. I'll shuffle that in momentarily. There it is, ready to go. And then I'm going to use the bottom half of the new favorite. For once, not using it for its active slot ability. I get attack 2 melee with immobilize, which obviously I can't use. And then I'm going to move 4 and generate wind magic. 1, 2, 3, 4 onto the north A space. So behind that blood lad. And then I'm going to use the top half of Ricochet to make a strength 2 attack at range 3, targeting the elite blood monstrosity. The only reason I'm doing this is to stun him, so I'm going to knock over my throwing hammer there. I'm not going to use it. I need to. I'm not going to shuffle in the blessing. I'm going to do that after. I'll use the Oak Charm after this attack because I don't want to waste it.
You don't want to waste
this.
the blessing on this if you can help it. Yeah.
So are you ready for me to?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I'm just your Skype is giving me a proper runaround today.
Sorry.
Where are we at? Skype. Come on. All right. Yeah, we can see your modifier deck, so I guess that's fine.
The random modifier card you can see is the blessing. I haven't shoved in yet. If anyone's wondering, here we go. +0. I'm delighted to have gotten that. So it's doing what, 2 damage to him? Is that right? Yeah, 2 damage to him for what it's worth to the elite blood monstrosity number 5. So that brings him down to 16 health. But
oh my god.
I know, this is why I'm saying we should run past them.
No, wait, he's got shield 2 though. Did you account for that?
No, I did not. He takes no damage in that case whatsoever. Holy crap. But he is stunned.
Oh my god.
And then I have to make a... I don't know if I have to. I feel I do. I have to attack another monster in range 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, you can choose. No, you can choose... Once there's a dotted line, you can choose to stop. And I think I will. I don't think I want... If it's a 3, I'm going to be so upset.
So just stop, yeah. Makes sense to me.
I'm not going to rush it. Cool. So that's my entire turn done.
So it looks like you are going to get attacked by monstrosity number 1, but I think that's probably okay.
I don't think I could have prevented that.
Yeah. So
it was me or you.
I'm going to use the top half of Lure of the Void, which says...
No, they're next, I believe.
Oh yeah, god, they're next. Shit. Oh, you're going to get attacked by 2 monstrosities.
It is what it is. This is the boss rush strategy.
Okie dokie. So, 5 activates and does nothing. We remove his stun.
Yep.
And then it's number 1. He activates and goes 1, 2, 3. So he's northwest of you in the elite's previous spot.
Oh, I had him just directly north of me.
Oh yeah, we could do that. Actually, that makes more sense. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me because I can move one of them and intend to, but yeah, fine. So now he's directly north of you, and he's going to +1 to the attack if the target is adjacent to an ally. So there is +1 to this attack, so it's just his standard damage of 3. So we're going in here. We're going to find out what we've got. It's +0, so 3 damage to you, sir.
So I'm down from 17 to 14, so I can live with that for the time being.
I have not put out our health counters, so I shall do that now.
Go ahead.
I knew there was one thing I forgot. Yes, I have 12 and you have 17. Yep.
Now I have 14.
Still more than me.
Number 4 needs to... I'm actually going to shuffle in my blessing, which I forgot to do. Number 4 needs to draw a modifier card on me as well. He stands still and hits me.
Okie dokie. Yep. So number 4 just reaches out and smacks you like, I feel sick and it's kind of awkward being me right now. This is a shame because I was going to disarm one of them. So I'm kind of bummed out that that's not useful, but he is...
Well, it would be even quite gone slower than you.
Yeah, we would have needed them to go slower than us. I feel like this is quite a fast card for them, But I feel like if I remember anything about the monstrosity deck, it's kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
-1, so this one's hitting you for
Okay.
2.
So down to 12 health now.
Good thing I brought that big heal, I feel.
Yes, I'm pleased you did, but it's okay. I think we're doing.
Okay.
That could be worse.
So now it's me, and I'm going to use... And this is why we should be doing the initiative. I don't have the boss one. There's the Blood Imps, who are not yet in play. And here's the boss token. He's also not yet in play. Okay. Apparently. So I'm going to use the top part of Lure of the Void, which lets me disarm a target and then force them to move 1. So I'm going to disarm 4 and move him southwest. And he takes a disarm token for what it's worth, just in case something goes dreadfully wrong. Can't imagine what would, because we're amazing, but... and then I'm using the bottom half of Resigned Frenzy to move 4. So I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, so I'm directly south of Chris.
Perfect.
And we've done it. We've made it into the tunnel. We're about to get into the tunnel. Screw these guys. They're a lot of work, and I can't be bothered with them. Okay. Do I want to pick up one of these cards using my stamina potion? I kind of do, probably.
Oh, I actually could do that, and then I wouldn't have to burn my card. I could use my 4 movement again.
Well, it makes sense for me as well to use it on my initial run through because I have 11 cards.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for me to use on my initial.
It's less efficient for you because it gives you an uneven number, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe I'm better off using it on. So I have a card called. Did I discard it yet? No, I have a card called. Where are you? Called Brutalize. It's just the most recent card I got, which is quite a cool card insofar as it's a Strength 4 attack with the potential to be a Strength 6 attack if the target has my favorite token from the new favorite card, which I have brought with me. And this is a reusable card. So that's a Strength 6 attack that's not a burn. I have 2 other Strength 6 attacks that are burns. So maybe I should hold on to it to get this card back and use that twice in a row. What do you think?
Seems reasonable to me.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I'm going to burn a card next turn. Just be aware of that. This turn coming.
I'm going to use my stamina potion to pick up the 4 movement I just used because it's the only one I have that's not burnt.
I actually have a card that has movement on the top half, but it burns it. It's upsetting.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about getting up the stairs post haste now.
Well, what we're going to do next turn, unless you have a way to get more than 4 movements, we're just going to peer and B, and then we're going to have to tank hits from the Blood Imps and the Big Lad.
Yeah, it would be nice to figure out some way of avoiding that, but I don't see how we can do that.
No, I don't think there is a way around it. We just have to get hit. Fortunately.
Oh, that would be sick. I don't think I can use it, though.
An errant fireball? If you have one, send it our way.
Are you gonna do any damage this round?
I can, but I kind of don't want to.
Well,
if our plan,
Yeah, I mean, these ones could. Well, no, actually, if our plan works, then we don't need to worry about these ones, do we?
That's the thing. I mean, I do obviously have the volatile bomb, and those 3 enemies are set up in the perfect pattern for the volatile bomb.
I think we're probably sharing too much information, but I just can't get over this nagging feeling that the text in 1 has Roland warp away.
No, that's nothing. This is no. You're just no. No. Don't think that way. Don't think that way. Don't think that way. Don't think that way. No, seriously, don't think that way.
Okay, well, I think what I'm gonna do is this. Oh no, that gets rid of that though. Damn it. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna do this though. It's such a shame that this thing is that I want to do is on the here, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, these. Ooh.
Okay, ready.
Ooh. Ooh. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Flip them.
21.
Also 21.
Cool. We can choose.
These be slow. 6. No, 9. 9. They're going at 9.
Oh my god, no.
Come on, thingy. I mean, the good news is the ones at the back won't hit us.
That's the only card.
Well, we wouldn't know about any of these cards because all we've ever seen is unstable whatever.
That is the only card they have that was faster than us.
Well, the good news is that it only has movement on it.
Oh, and you disarm one of them.
Yeah, so even if they did well, but they're not even attacking.
Oh yeah, so they're just gonna. Oh, this is actually good because it means the other one's also not gonna attack us.
This is great. Yeah,
this is actually really good.
The other one's not even gonna move. It's gonna have missed its window to activate.
Yeah, he's yeah. But can he not move through his friend? Oh, he'll miss his window. You're right. Yeah, of course.
Because he's not spawned yet.
Right, so they all just move 4 spaces towards us.
So I guess they just go back into their spawn points, right?
They do actually. Yeah, well, yeah. Apart from one, yeah, they just surround us.
Yeah, they just surround us and then stand there like, ooh, my new muscles really hurt. Like they got too swole too quick. Don't use illegal substances, kids. It's no good. Okay, so do you want to go first or shall I? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter in the slightest, with the exception, actually, it could matter. The only way it could matter is, so if one of us goes through, when one of us goes through, in fact, the Blood Imps will reveal a behavior card. If it is lower than 21, they will go before the other player.
Yes. So I feel like, so I do have... so I've got Give and Take, which I took just because I thought this would be a good thing to do with you. It poisons me and it blessens and strengthens you. So if you're hitting our enemies this turn, then you would have strengthen if I went first.
I can hit an enemy, but I just don't want. I don't really see the point.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess that you go first then, unless we want me to take the damage from them.
I think we want you to take some of this damage. This is our opportunity, I think, for you to take a little bit of damage, so that I don't have to burn cards to survive later.
Okay. But I'm still going to be poisoning myself because I want to give you this blessing so you can do more damage.
But don't, there's no point because I'm going to have strengthened this turn next turn. I don't think I'll be attacking next turn, will I?
Well, regardless, the bless will last.
Oh, it gives me blessing?
Bless and strengthen.
Yeah, give me that. You might as well. Yeah, I might even be able to use the strengthen next turn. Oh, here's the other reason you should go through first. The Blood Imps will muddle you.
Yeah, if we trigger them, they might be acting afterwards. In which case, they'll prioritize you because you'll be above me.
Yes, because we want me to go above you. That makes sense.
Well,
yeah.
Also, do we have a choice actually?
Yeah, it's any A to any B. It does say that.
Well, I don't mind coming into B then, the top B.
Yeah, but it's an extra space of movement for me then, isn't it?
Yeah. I have better movement than you, but I need to get through the top door first. But
if I spawn in top B, I can jump straight up to number 1 and then use the strength you just give me immediately.
Okay, I will allow this. All right, so I'm going to use give and take. It makes strong.
3. I can already start attacking it.
It makes strong dark magic, and it poisons me, and it gives you a blessing and strengthen.
Wind should be on waning, by the way. I generated wind last turn.
I forgot to do that. Okay, and then I use the bottom part of my other card, which is... Oh, no! Shit! This might not be a problem. Give and take. I got distracted about blessing you, and I realized I might need it later. The bottom part of this card with 4 movement on it. Bish bash bosh. Jump through the tunnel. Now I'm over here.
Do I get a blessing, yeah?
Yeah, you get a blessing as well.
Alright, so I got 2 blessings in there. That's really good.
Okay, so I'm spawning an elite blood monstrosity. He is number 2.
Cool.
And then I'm going to spawn 2 blood imps, who are both normal blood imps. Number 7 to the west, and 10 to the east.
To the east. They're all blood creatures. Ah.
Because this is the blood god, and he's like, blah, swellings for everyone. Which is a thing that he does.
Okay. So you need to draw a behavior card for the... I'm on the beans again. I know. I do like beans. Especially those baked beans that come with little sausages.
Just trying to focus one of my cameras. How's it looking?
Are you getting a behavior? Yeah.
It's okay. What's that?
You get a behavior card for the imps then?
Here we go. Yeah. I'm just making sure this camera is in focus. There we go. All right. What are you doing, imps? Please, not something really nasty. I hope. Actually, I'm going to give this imp deck a shuffle. I don't know if I did, but I'm going to do it real quick.
Should bring up Gloomhaven at the meetings. If you can.
Dun 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 dun. Okay, blood imps. Here we go. 37. Nothing special. Move 0, attack 0, range 3. So I'm afraid they're going to be attacking you.
Yeah, that's annoying because they're going to muddle me.
Yeah, but at least you're strengthened.
At least I'm strengthened. And it's as much of a much as had I gone to your space, I wouldn't be able to get up and attack him next turn with a strengthen. So it is what it is. You're just going to have to heal me soon. So on my turn...
It's pretty much all I'll be able to do when we fight the boss because... because I will have no creatures to control.
Yeah. So I'm going to use the bottom half of extra lift to move 4. So I jump forward to the B. It also reinvigorates the waning wind magic, and it also enters into my active slot. Where on earth is
I don't have this card to show you guys, unfortunately. I guess I missed it, but...
So it's the next... it will be lost once I've used... The next 4 times I move, I'm going to add +2 to my move.
Very good.
So I put my little DD-bop on the card. Will also generate 2 experience over the course of the game as a result. And in the top half of follow-through, I can do a strength 2 attack at range 4. I don't really see the need. You?
the top half of follow through is a strength. Well, I don't see why you wouldn't do it, just because we don't know what's going to happen.
What if I waste two? I got strength. Or what if I pull two good cards?
What if you pull a bad card?
What if I pull a good card?
All right, well then don't do it. I'm just saying, what if one says every monster just comes and joins you on the top that you didn't kill yet?
I'm not attacking.
Okay.
I'm choosing not to attack.
Ooh.
The blood imps run toward me. Murder in their eyes.
All right, so we've got one blood imp, number 7, going first. I guess it doesn't matter. I was going to say we could move him south, but I guess it doesn't really matter where we put them because they're going to wind up in those two positions next to you anyway.
Yeah, we have jump, so it makes a difference. It's so good.
So 7 runs into the position north of you, and then oh no, they're ranged attacks. They're not going to move.
Oh, okay, fine.
So 7's just going to stand there like a dumbass, and he's going to do 2 damage with this modifier card, which is +0. So 2 damage and muddle coming your way.
Okay, down to 10 health and muddled.
Okay. And then number 10 also attacks, and he gets also +0. Feel like something bad is coming.
Yeah.
So
the funny thing is, assuming we pull this off correctly, we're gonna next turn, the turn after, be basically safe from all these enemies. And I'm like, if we were trying to kill these things with their 18 health and 2 shield, like, we easily would take this much damage anyway.
Yeah.
So
and would be
I don't
losing a lot of cards.
not. If you didn't have the Void Warden and therefore couldn't block the stairs, I could see the argument for killing them. But with the Void Warden, I really don't see the argument for not doing this.
I mean, I can pretty much poop out my stick anywhere on the stairs, and it has the same effect.
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's a boss behavior card that's like, destroy all things belonging to players. I don't know.
I won't be able to make a super big attack for a little bit, but I'll get there.
So,
eventually.
are you getting to the top of the stairs this turn?
Yeah. On the space number 1.
So we probably want to, if we can, try to put the staff in the number 1 space so that Roland will potentially get into range 3 of it and get disadvantage, right?
Yeah, ideally that'd be good. Yeah. Yeah, because anyone standing on this top stair will only, even with a range attack, they'll only be able to see us if we're at the very, very north. The north, the 2 most northern spaces. I'm ready when you are.
Ew, I don't love this turn, but it is what it is, baby. All right,
I think you're going to stand on the stairs and take a bit of damage.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I've been taking the damage up to now. You've got a bit coming your way.
Just shuffling the monstrosity deck because they had a reset card on them that I forgot about. All right, everybody that is mine enemy, please go real slow. All right, you ready? 3,
Yep.
2, 1. Flip them. I have 38.
22.
All right. Our monstrosities have 21. Move +1.
Oh,
It's
oh,
swarm again. Oh no, that means no, they can't get through. I thought for a minute they were going to come in behind us, but they can't get through for 2 reasons.
yeah.
One is that they are blocked because we are there, and the other is that none of them are standing on A.
Yeah, but this big lad's going to attack me.
Oh, he's going to attack you. Is he faster than you? I thought he would attack me.
Nope, 22. It's unbelievable.
God damn it. All right, and then we've got the imps. 24. They're doing strengthen on themselves and all allies and muddling all enemies in range 2. Tip the scales. We've seen this before.
Thank that's next to nothing.
Yeah, that is good. All right, so
Because the strength is going to happen after the fact of the blood monstrosity, and I'm already muddled. So the blood monstrosity is going to move.
so it's blood monstrosity, Chris, blood imps, Mike.
I put him southwest, then south, so he's not directly next to the stairs, so he'll have one extra space to move when he begins climbing the stairs.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Right, and then he's coming at you, I guess.
Yeah, I'm down to 8 health. Like, this is really bad.
Where is my camera? Why is it not here? -1 damage. Oh god, Roland's going to be getting some killer modifiers with all these bad ones coming out.
It's 4 minus 1 minus 1,
yeah,
so it's only 2
damage.
6 health.
Okay.
I'm nearly dead already. Like, this is not ideal.
I have thought about this.
All right, my turn. So I'm using the bottom half, a power pitch, which once again reinvigorates the waning wind magic. Really on the beans today, Haggers. And then I'm going to move 3, +2 for my extra lift. So I move this along. So that's 5 movement, and I'm flipping the winged shoes. So we go 1 to ignore the difficult terrain, or the doors, whatever you call it. Wait, was this even difficult terrain, actually?
Yeah, it's purple.
Oh, that's 2 different colors. I actually couldn't tell the difference. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into space 1. And I stare at Roland from the doorway.
And he says, play the best song in the world. So nice of you to come up and join me. Roland laughs. I mean, that's not a laugh. He lifts a massive sword aloft, and a flash of red lightning shoots down from the sky, connecting with the tip of the blade, causing it to crackle with energy. Come, let me show you the full extent of the blood god's anger. You briefly consider fleeing, but looking back down the stairs, you see more of the monstrosities gathering below. Your only hope is to kill Roland, or this madness will never end.
Hey, they assumed that you'd run past them, basically.
Special rules. At the start of every round, spawn 1 blood monstrosity at point C.
Oh my god.
These are all normal for 2 characters and elite for all other character counts. I mean, that's fine, because none of them are going to get up the stairs, although it is amusing to imagine they'll all be down here. Boss Special 1. All characters within range 2 of the first order suffer X damage, where X is specified on his stat card. Then, character divided by 2 blood imps spawn in hexes adjacent to him. So blood imps will be spawning on the top. Well, at least it gives me something to do with my enemy control cards.
Yeah, but thank Amu and Ra we're blocking off the door.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you need these kinds of strats.
Haggers is already saying F. Like, I mean, he's no faith in us.
Boss Special 2. The first of the order performs a melee attack +0 action, then performs an attack -1 action on a different target within range 2 of the first target, then performs an attack -2 action on a separate third target within range 2 of the second target, which obviously he can't do because there aren't 3 targets. So he can do the first 2 parts.
don't know what this is referring to, there are actually cards in the boss behavior deck called Special 1 and Special 2. So it's just these do different things.
Yeah.
The different bosses. It's telling us what these guys are going to be doing. Or what this guy is going to be doing. Roland! Okay. That sounds awful. I'm going to attack him now. I've just played Brutalize, which won't get its... Every time I say Brutalize, I feel like I'm saying Brutal Eyes. Like eyes that are brutal. So I played this one because because I wasn't ready to fight him at the start of my turn. I couldn't optimize a one-shot attack, so I didn't want to use a one-shot attack. So I've just chosen this pretty good reusable attack instead as my opener. So it is. I'm both strengthened and muddled. So I'm just going to draw a modifier
Wait, are you
card
using
now.
the top part of Brutalize?
Yeah.
How are you getting range on it?
Oh yeah, it's a Oh, because I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh, never mind.
You know what? I actually couldn't reach him with anything. I was thinking my range. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't make any difference then, actually, to be quite honest with you. That's all right then. I'm done.
You have 1 experience from extra lift, right?
Technically, you get the experience when it leaves that node,
Okay.
but it doesn't really matter.
I was just making sure I had you on the right node. Okay, I'm going to burn the last journey for move 4, and I can also do a thing to an enemy, except I can't because I won't be adjacent to them. And I'm going to flip my winged shoes to give it jump.
Yeah, so you're quite up the stairs.
I'm not quite up the stairs. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm also contemplating a short rest next turn to get my card back that I need to just cane it. But what I am going to do is use Black Boon to heal you for 5 and poison you.
Take it. Being poisoned sucks, but I'll take it.
Additionally, try to let me act first next turn.
Okay.
I don't know how fast I'll be able to go, unfortunately.
So the imps are going to go then, and they're going to strengthen their allies and muddle all of us, I guess.
It's within range too, so just me, actually.
That's good, because my muddle has actually gone.
Yeah, it's strengthened self and all allies within 2. So 10 and 7 are strengthened, as well as a strengthen on our friend, the elite douchebag. Who is?
Oh, and also we have. I don't know if you ever did. Did you move the blood monstrosities back in the opening area?
Oh, I did not. The elite would have moved into the north position, and then one would have moved into the south position.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
Shouldn't be an issue. We should be able to stop worrying about them soon.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they can get through eventually, and we can do that movement if it becomes applicable, but... okay, so I need this, and... Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a short rest, I think. Which really sucks, because I've still got...
I'm just gonna attack, basically, on my turn, as you know.
Yeah, I'm going to do a short rest in the hopes that it's not going to be a massive issue. All right, here we go. I mean, to be fair, I'm just trying to get up there, and then I'll figure the rest out.
You want to go before me, right?
Yes, ideally.
Yeah, I made a mistake playing the card I played last turn. That was foolhardy of me.
All right, so I'm currently burning this. Oh, that's the big heal. I'm going to let it go because I've just used it, and I should be able to keep you topped off with my other heals now.
You sure?
Yeah. You're on 16, right?
No, I'm on 11. What are
You're on 11.
About?
I just put you back up to 11? Damn it. Okay,
You're on 16.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking, indeed. The thing is, if I... It doesn't matter actually. Yeah, I'll get the I'll keep the heal. So I will take a damage to burn something else. Because it doesn't matter actually which one of these I get. Because I don't need 4 movement. I need 3. No, wait, you pay to leave a space, don't you?
Yes,
So 4 movement would put me in the doorway.
correct.
But I actually can't move through you anyway. Shit. So I really need the card with jump on it. Ugh. 1 in 3 chance.
Are you considering taking a wound? Is it?
Yeah, I was doing that, yeah, but that means that I keep the heal, but then there's a chance I lose the card I need now. I do have 2 other heals in my deck, so I'm thinking I might just rely on those to keep you topped up. They're not as efficient, but but if I lose this
What do you want to do?
card, it's going to delay a whole turn of basically me just kind of standing at the top of the stairs, possibly getting damaged by these enemies. And if they get up the stairs too far, I'm concerned that I might not be able to block it properly in time. No, I'm going to let the big heal go. I think I can keep you alive with my other stuff.
Okay. I hope so. He's about to hit me really hard.
Possibly, yeah. Okay, so I'm doing that. And where's the other one? Okay, I'm doing that for sure. Yeah, this is the right choice. I need to do this. I mean, the right choice was to play my hand better earlier on, but whatever. That's too late now. Okay, so we're going to get a boss card and an imp card and a monstrosity card now. So there are our enemies, and here are our cards. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, 21.
58, because you said you wanted me to go slow.
Yep. Okay, so then we've got the monstrosity who's doing 60 calculated strike, move -1. That's fine. He's not really going anywhere. We got imp and okay, so we got imp next. Yeah, who's doing cripple, move +0, attack -1, target 3, range 2, poison. They might be able to hit you with that, but which sucks. But and then we've got
Sorry, what did they draw? I was moving wires around. What did they draw?
cripple. So this is the blood imps. Move +0, attack -1, range 3, target 2, and poison. So the imps, what is their movement? Their movement's 3. So they will be able to get into my space. So I guess.
What's the monstrosity get?
He got slow moving card, calculated strike. So he's going to move at -1, so I'm not too worried about him.
Mm-hmm.
And the boss has got special 2, which I think, and he's going at 14. So he's actually moving first with that, which kind of sucks. Okay, so it's going to be boss.
Is it the special 2 that does or doesn't reset the deck?
That doesn't.
Okay.
So we've got boss.
I have so little hope.
Boss first, and then me, and then imps, and then Chris, and then blood monstrosity.
Oh, good. Boss special 2 doesn't actually hit anyone.
Does it not?
No. It says the first of the order performs a melee attack +0 action, then performs an attack -1 action on a different target in range 2 of the first, then performs an attack -2 action on a separate third target within range 2 of the second target.
Great, so he doesn't move.
He just stands there and swings his sword menacingly.
Ah, I'm really big. Well, that's relieving. So we don't need to worry about that. Good. Okay, so but it's me then, right? Yeah, I'm next.
Yeah.
So I'm going to where did I leave my cards? There they are. Oh, get my her cards. All right, so I'm going to use first. I'm going to use the top half close to the abyss. It doesn't actually matter when I use this, really, but I'll use it now, which heals us both for 2. But actually, it just removes our poisons and gives us bless.
Bless me.
So both our poisons are cured, and we both gain a blessing, which I think is a good thing to have. Basically, I'm just stacking Chris with as many blessings as possible so that we can kill this guy as quickly as possible.
I've used the 2 player dials that we haven't used. I've set both of them to 24 to represent his health.
Oh, that's good thinking.
Because he's got this. They go up to 26, those dials, and he's got 24 health per character, which is insane.
24 health per character. Oh, God.
48 health.
I don't know why I put the strength in actually on him. It should be up here on that. But these are gone now anyway. All of these are gone. Gone, gone, gone. That's not gone. Is it? No. It will be at the end of this turn. Oh, actually, no, they're not gone. They strengthened last turn. What am I talking about? Right.
They're both going to bother me, those
The
bastards.
stupid little imps. At least you're not poisoned anymore, though.
They're going to poison me again.
Pricks.
We actually wanted you to go slower than them, as it turned out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
You can do it again and bless me again later.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so that's that shuffled, and now I'm going to use the bottom half of give and take, which is just jump 4, burn it, generate fire and ice. So these actually should be waning. Fire and ice come into strong. And then I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3 and jump over Chris's head. And I actually, do you know, does it matter to you whether I'm northwest or southwest of you?
No.
I guess I'll go southwest then, because I guess I'm a little more out of the fight.
You mean northwest?
No,
Yeah,
sorry,
the fight.
southwest, because then I'm a little more close to the fight, just in case
Yeah.
I need to participate. And that's a burned card, and I get an experience point for that. And I'm going to set this dial to 24 so I can track Roland's health. He's got experience points acting as a shield. Right, and that's me. Is there anything else I want to do? No, I don't think so. I lose my muddle, and I'm done. So it's imps next.
I really wish I hadn't listened to you and gone slow. Because I'm gonna get. They're both 2 strengthened imps are hitting me now.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't think the second one will be able to get in range of you.
Yes, he will very easily. They've range 3.
Oh shit!
They can stand over. They can stand over here to the side. They don't need to go up the stairs. They can stand to the right of those barrels.
Oh fuck. Okay. Well, Chris, I said go slower than me, not slower than the imps. God.
I had no choice. I either went at 12 or I went at 58.
It's unfortunate. Okay, so I guess number 7 activates first then. And he probably starts... Does he go up the stairs?
I guess so. We try. No, he moves as little as possible to be in range, which would be up the stairs actually.
Right, so 7 just...
He actually just stands in the bottom space of the stairs. Because he can't get into a position where he hits you 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the only thing he could do is move one more space.
He can. He moves north, east, then north, and he can see both of us. Oh, but he hasn't got range to you.
No, he doesn't have range to me. That's 4.
Yeah, so he does that then.
Okie dokie, and here we go. 2 cards. Ugh, I don't like this. +2 and 0. So that's 4 damage. Okay.
Never listen to Mike when he gives you advice in Gloomhaven.
Well, yeah. And I guess he poisons you again. And then where's 10 gonna stand?
He'll move north.
Oh, it's attack -1 actually, so you take 1 less damage. You're on 8.
I thought you'd taken that into consideration.
Nope.
Okay.
North. Okay, here we go again. Bloody strengthen. Okay, so this is -2 and +1. So it's just whatever their standard damage is.
2, so I'm down to 6 health. Again.
Well, I'll prep more healing spells. Okie dokie. And then it's blood monster. Oh, you guys weren't looking. I guess you could kind of see that. And then it's the blood monster, and he's going to move at -1, which is 2. So I guess he's just going to go north and stand there.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Like a dumbass. All right, so now it's very important for me to play this card.
Still. Is it over to me now?
Yes, it's your turn.
So I played the bottom half of Fancy Hat was going to be to add +1 to the attack, but he didn't move into range. So instead, I'm going to use it to move into your space and then south of you, so that I'm in range. Actually, no, I'll move through sort of south west of you actually. So I'm just directly in front of him, basically with 2 spaces between us. Actually, no. You know what? Again, I'm going to change it again. I'm going to move some northwest of you, so that I'm using my range 4 to its fullest.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay with me just using this now? This is just going to be a one-shot attack of strength 6.
Yeah, fine by me.
I'm muddled though. I mean, I can use the goggles to unmuddle myself, but it's still really annoying. What do you think? What's the likelihood? I've got 4 doubles in that deck. 1 could be on the top. But if I don't do this, I don't do an attack at all.
Yeah, I think use the use the goggle, or maybe use the Ring of Strength, because then you'll have that next turn as well. Or use the goggles.
I think the goggles this time.
Okay.
Because I don't have a great attack next turn either, probably. Yeah. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Let's bring up Chris's cards and go over here. And there we go. Yep.
This is the miss. We're fucked. Well, he's stunned.
No, he's immune to stun.
Oh, come on.
He's immune to everything.
He's down to He's not
immune to poison. If I can figure out some way to poison him, that'd be good.
I have poison on one of my things.
He's immune to disarm, muddle, immobilize, stun, and lightning. I don't know what that is. The purple lightning bolt? Do you recognize that symbol? Oh, curse. He's immune to curse! Oh, come on! That's one of my things!
But he's still, if you curse other things, he's still going to be affected by it.
That's true, but I'm probably not going to be hitting many other things. My intention is to move out of line of sight of the obelisk thing, so that they can't shoot me because I don't want to die.
So I think I need to do a short rest because I know I do have 2 cards left in my hand, but they're just not. I just don't think they're worth doing. You know?
Yep. Oh, fuck, that poison on you is really upsetting.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't do that then.
You know what? I think I might actually. I'm just trying to decide if I want to use the Ring of Strength retroactively. Basically, do I want to have strength in the next turn? I think I do. Well, here, let me ask you this. It's still technically my turn. Overwatch. Do you think Overwatch is worth using on this guy?
I don't see why wouldn't it be.
Well, it's 5 attack. It's a burned card, right? It's a lost card. For the loss of that card, I get to make a strength 2 attack on him every time he moves. But the next 5 times he moves. So it's lots of attacks for one card, but they're weak attacks. But it is lots of attacks.
Hmm. I think it's worth it.
Okay. I could do that this turn instead of resting, but I just don't have a good. No, I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna rest. I've made my decision. Wait, oh no, but I could. Oh, actually, no. Instead of resting, I could bring back a card. That makes more sense. Let me use Stamina Potion in my turn. I know it's not ideal in my first cycle of 10 cards, but I don't want to use these 2 cards, so it's not. So it's worth doing.
So did you retro the Ring of Strength or not?
No, negative. But I'm using my Stamina Potion at the top of this at the end of that turn to bring the new favorite back into my hand. And I pick my cards.
All right, well, I'm going to use this and this. So I'm going real slow.
Okay, I'm going pretty quick. In fact, I'm going very quick. Lee.
Okay, well, I can only hope that this works out somehow. Hopefully that he doesn't kill you. All right, you ready for this stuff?
Let's go.
All right, this goes in here, and we need a boss card, and we still need an imp card and a monstrosity card, even though they're probably not doing much interesting. I have to reset the imp deck because that's how the game works. There's too many enemies. We're gonna ignore them, so we should just ignore them. Instead of Michael shuffling the deck all the time. Okay, imp card. Here we go. All right. So 3, 2, 1. We can flip our cards. I have
15.
83.
That's really slow.
Yeah,
I'm so depressed.
Real slow. So the imps have got 42 restoration, move +1. What's their move? 3. Oh, you get real close.
But no cigar.
Yeah, he's gonna get right up next to the obstacle, and then heal 2, range 3. But nobody cares about that. We've got the monstrosity who's doing move unstable scratch. It's the unstable scratch. Move +0, attack +1. That's gonna be irrelevant. And then the boss is doing accelerated power, special 2. That's fine. Let him just keep doing that. It's just melee attacks. If we don't go near him, it's irrelevant, which is hilarious, honestly.
Hatchet is made for this.
And I'm here too. All right. So my order of initiative is as follows. Chris, boss, imps, blood monstrosity, Mike.
Cool. My turn's incredibly basic and boring. I'm preparing 2 cards. So I'm preparing the new favorite. Preparing it for a super mega attack next turn, which is hopefully going to do 18 damage. Plus modifiers. No, it's 18 damage? I can't remember what I said. Was this?
Yeah, you said 18.
Oh, yes. I know why. Yeah. So I'm hopeful. Yeah, so fingers crossed. The whole plan is to try and do 36 damage next turn. So I'm preparing that, putting the favorite axe right there, ready to go. And I'm also preparing Overwatch for some free ish cheap attacks.
Except he
Down the
hasn't
line.
moved again. He's just gonna stand there like a dumbass.
I know. So I'm just standing there. He's just standing there. You're putting down your thing, and that's kind of the whole round, frankly.
So, I mean, what we are going to get, he's just standing there. What we are going to get is Blood Imp number 7 running to the top of the stairs. So, we'll want to do a bit of moving next turn so we can get out of his line of sight. Blood Imp 10, I guess he's...
Yeah.
I guess he still moves, right?
He moves south. He's 4 movement, actually, yes. He goes around the monstrosity to the bottom of the stairs.
And then 4, he can actually get onto the bottom of the stairs, but he can't move again because there's enough left.
No, he can't, can he? Isn't he?
1, 2, 3. It's just 1 to move onto the bottom of the stairs.
I incorrectly had him. No, he can't. I think you have him in the wrong spot. He had to be within range 3 of number 1.
Yeah? 1, 2, 3. I mean, he goes from the monstrosity space to the northeast bottom of the stairs.
Oh, he goes through the monstrosity. Yeah. Sorry, I was having him move around the monstrosity like a silly person.
And then the monstrosity has got move plus 0, which gives him move 3, so he can in fact get to the middle position of the stairs.
He can, yeah. They're all lined up.
They're like, "Oh, we're coming to get you." This worked out like just about right.
Just about.
Okay, so I'm going to use the top part of stand fast, which places a ward in an adjacent empty hex, which is an obstacle.
We've used our first journey through the deck just to orchestrate a situation where we can get the boss by himself.
Yeah. Bam! None shall pass! Get out of here, jerks. And that burns the card. I mean, it actually goes up here in perpetuity, but that's fine. Oh, wait a minute. What did they have +1 movement, the monstrosities? No, they didn't. Okay, fine. Generates plant magic. I get 2 experience points that are irrelevant, I guess. Although we should, I guess, for the sake of propriety, track it. And that's that. But then I'm going to use the bottom half of Master Influence. And if the boss had charged us, I could have poisoned him with this. But the good news is I can still use the top part to bless Chris again.
Again.
Another blessing for Chris. And that generates ice magic. So we've got ice and plants strong, fire waning. It'll go away at the end of this round. And that's the end of the round.
I just looked at the top of my deck and it was a +1. So it was not one of my blessings. So you have not ruined me with shuffling. Well done.
Hey, look, I'm just stacking all the blessings in there.
So I have 4 blessings. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, that's my regular. 3, 4. I have 4 blessings, and I have I can't say the word. The regular one, the regular double. Okay. Come on, shuffling skill. Every time I cut the deck when I'm shuffling, I can see a blessing. Like I keep cutting on blessings. Blessing is definitely gonna be at the top of the deck. It is statistically likely. I hope. Right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and honestly cheat. So, Mike, I want you to keep an eye on this. Every time I cut, I'm cutting to a blessing. So I'm going to cut. And I'm going to put that card on top of the deck.
I didn't actually see what was under it, but fingers crossed it's a blessing. Did you guys at home see what that was? If you've got a if you got this on a big TV or something. I've got all the cameras up there, but Chris is not very big for me.
My plan wasn't that you see. My plan wasn't that you see. My plan was just that I'm trying to use the fact that I've been doing that by accident to hopefully have brought a blessing to the top of the deck. I probably haven't. And I'll be really angry if I haven't. Right, I'm short resting. I'm like down to so few cards already.
Yeah, I need one of my other cards back, but I don't think I can afford to short rest because I don't want to burn. I'm down to 5 in hand and 2 in my discard. It's not good. We need to kill this guy so fast. We
have to kill him, and I I mean, like basically, it's down to whether or not I've succeeded in getting the blessings off my deck.
Yeah, I mean, we did our best
Because
stacking up blessings and whatnot.
the amount of blessings you've given me, like, do you know what I mean?
I've given you 3. You've got 4 in your thing. I presume you're planning to use your Ring of Strength, so
Yes.
I'm gonna just accept that. And do you know what? I really wish I'd used my mana potion last turn. What an idiot!
Oh, I don't want to lose that card, but it's not. Oh God.
I want to save that for later, which means I guess I'm just doing a really shitty thing this turn, but that's about all I can do.
Oh man, I don't know if I should use this card or not. It's the brutalized one that'll be really good after I've used the favorite.
Right. But are you saying there's a risk to? Oh my god! Look, all of these are. Oh, you can't really see on that camera. All of the enemy cards are resets. Like literally, all of these are little circles. Damn it! I'm shuffling forever. So, but you don't want to lose a health to draw something else because there's other cards you don't want to lose.
Yeah, with the other cards, the ones that I cannot lose, or else we're done. So I have to just take it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just realized another bloody problem. He has to, if he doesn't move this time, which would be the third time he hasn't moved, and I can't hit him. I've also just realized that if he does move, which he has to, and I have managed to get a blessing to the top of the deck, it will be wasted on the Overwatch.
What speed are you moving at?
I need to move slow. Well, actually, I think I have to. Yeah, I think I have to move slowly because the cards that I want to play require it. I'm moving slowly.
Well, okay. I'm forgoing my shitty attack to help you.
With movement.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm doing what I can. Oh wait, is that even gonna? Yeah, that's gonna be fine, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna. Hang on. Be right back.
Ooh.
Bear with.
Bye. Hey everybody, it's just you and me now. That thing with the imps was totally not my fault. I plead the 5th. That's actually completely not relevant to this. I plead, I don't know what I plead. Turn around, brutal eyes. Not the easiest to shoot. The mic, it's the mic show. Oh, Chris is back. Hang on, I don't think anyone can hear you. Hold on. Here we go.
I felt really bad and concerned about this thing I was trying to do with my pretense, with my legal stacking of the deck. So I brought Deborah. Deborah's going to shuffle the card.
So what you're saying is we can blame Deborah.
Yeah.
If this goes wrong.
She's off camera, but she is shuffling the deck for me. If you can you bring up my table cam, Deb? There, Mike.
Yes, I do have that somewhere. Let me have a look here. There we go.
Yeah, we're gonna.
It's upside down, but it's there.
In my hands, Deb. You can put them down for me there, above the discarded ones there. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. See, all fair and above board. All fair and above board. Deb, you put them wrong way around. That's fine. I can fix them.
No, there. I just saw him put a blessing on the top.
Imagine if I was that good, I deserved it. Okay. This is because, like, seriously, everything comes down to this. Everything comes down to whether or not I get a blessing.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, you mean on this big attack?
Yes.
I mean, if you get a blessing, that will be nice. But I'll settle for like a big +3 or something.
Well, no, because it's going to be different. It's going to be different between. That's going to be 15 damage difference.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we have to be prepared to kill him if you don't get a blessing, or your multiplier.
No, I cannot do it. I really don't think so, man. I think this is it. I developed a strategy, I've executed it, and now we have to hope.
I don't think this strategy, which is built on, well, rebellions were built on hope. This is not a rebellion though, so there is that. All right, these are my cards. Hang on, let me just check. Yep, these are my cards. Here are, I mean, your strategy is also reliant on him moving, right? Which is like
Not anymore, because I think you're moving me.
something like that. All right, so
Thing.
there's all the enemy cards. So we're gonna flip these 3, 2, 1. I got 26.
60.
Good. Okay, I can't actually move you. What I can do is move him 1.
Let's see what he's doing first. And at what speed, obviously, because that's the rules.
So first we're going to see the monstrosities are doing unstable scratch again. Oh, it starts all over again.
What is with that card? That card must be slightly shorter in your deck
or something. I mean, I definitely am not trying to bring it up every time, so this is just chance. So now we're going to see the imps. The imps are doing phase out, shield 5, heal self 1, generate all magic. Is that what that is?
Yeah, I think so. Generate every magic.
Well, that could be useful for me. They're doing that first as well. That's actually, is that useful for me? Oh, that would have been useful. That's useful for me next turn. And then
I mean, they're healing themselves, shielding. I don't care. That's great.
He is doing move 0, attack 0. Nothing special. He's going to hit me, which is good, and he's actually going to move as well, which I can't really do anything about, but that's fine. I mean, actually, to be fair, I can do something about this. Oh yeah, I can definitely do something about this.
Oh no, you have to move forward so that he's not adjacent. Oh, he won't be adjacent to me either. Anyway, actually, it's fine.
Yeah, also what I'm going to do is I'm going to move forward, and then I'm going to move him... wait, what's he moving at 36? I'm going to move him backwards so that he moves just in range of you and still not in range of me. I think I can do it. Can he stand on the treasure chest?
Yes, I believe. Yes, I'm 99.9% certain you can stand on treasure chest.
I want to go into that treasure chest. I'm going to see if I can find a way. Okay. Yeah, so thanks to the imps for generating all magics, because actually I'm going to use it. So the blood imps are there. So it's blood imps, and then it's going to be me, and then it's going to be him, and then it's going to be the blood monstrosity, and then it's going to be you. Okay.
I just realized at the start of every round, spawn a blood monstrosity at sea.
Oh yeah, we should have done that at least once.
We should have at least at least twice now. So they both should be. They should.
I mean, it's the last two. We've only got 2 blood monstrosities that aren't on the board.
Exactly.
So the first blood monstrosity, I presume if you can't spawn one, then don't.
Yeah, I see.
So the first one to come out is 3, and he moved 3 last turn, so he would have gone 1, 2, 3. So he's in the elite spawn point. Yeah. And then now there's one new one on C, which is number 6. Ah, I dropped it.
I am not sure how you could possibly do this without the Void Warden.
There might be other heroes that can. I don't know how you would do this solo.
Yeah,
but because if you have 3 players, one hero could kind of take up the role of just standing at the top of the stairs and kind of hitting things because they can't move through him.
Yeah, if you had a tank character, they can't move through you. If you had a character who just had lots of shields and stuff and was built tanky, he could just stand there, and that player could fulfill the same role as your.
I kind of have a feeling like probably with 2 or more players, you're likely to have some kind of strategy you can use for this. But I do wonder how you would do this solo. Does this technically have a solo mode, or is the idea do you just play 2 characters?
Oh yes, you do play 2 characters. You're quite right.
So you're double handing it. So you would have some kind of option then.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So blood imps first. They heal themselves. Well, that's fine. They haven't taken any damage, and then they generate all magic. Thanks, guys. Okay, so he's going to move 3, right?
He will, yeah.
Ew, I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can put him on the chest. Yeah, and then he'll move into range of you. Perfect. So,
You can move him too, can you?
yeah, I can move him 3.
With range at range 4.
No, but I'm going to move first. So I'm going to use the bottom
Okay.
part of this card to move 4. Um, and then I'm actually just going to move 1 forward. This also protects me from number 7 if number 7 decided he wanted to do a ranged attack, which I don't want to be hit by. In
Yeah.
number 7. So you have to keep that in mind, actually. He can hit you from where he is.
If he has range, yeah.
Because he can make a nasty little see through the obstacle at Chris. So I move 1 forward, and then I'm going to spend black magic to use this Lure of the Void. I can't disarm our adversary, unfortunately. He's impervious to it. I guess his fleshy hands are too swollen to drop the sword. And then I can force him to move 1, but I can spend dark magic to force him to move 3, and I get an experience point. So I shall, in fact, send him 1, 2 back to here, onto the treasure chest.
I assume you can stand the treasure chest because it says that figures may acquire treasure tiles by performing loot abilities or through end of turn looting. And end of turn looting is only on the space you're
You
standing.
have to be standing on the space, yeah. And as we know, standees are figures, so.
So you moved him back, and then have you finished your turn yet?
Yep,
Is he...
wait, there, I feel like there was something else I was going to do. Yes, I'm going to use the, so I spent dark magic, and I'm actually going to drink my mana potion to make more dark magic. So,
Okay.
there we go.
So then he moves 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so he's just above his spawn point.
Yeah, and he fails to attack.
Does he not get overwatched?
He does get overwatched. I'm not strengthened yet, so this is just going to be top of the thing.
+3, +3, +3. Is it blessing?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. All right, so he's on 48, and he goes down by 4. He goes down to 44.
48 he's on now. No.
44. He's on 44 now.
38.
He has 24 times 2, so he was on 48. Your Overwatch does 2 damage times 2.
I already hit him once with a strength 6. You've forgotten the strength 6 I did to him and stunned him, remember? You say he was immune to stun?
Right, yes. Okay, I have forgotten that.
Have you actually forgotten that, even when I'm triggering the memory with the stun story?
No, I remembered the stun part. All right, so now he's down to 38.
Is there any chance Deborah's put a second stun in the top 3 cards?
Fingers crossed. The top 3? Oh, you mean, is there any chance you've got 2 in the top 3? How many cards are in the deck?
8. I want to say 18.
But you have modified it a bit, right?
Sorry, there's 20 to start with. I've taken out 2, I think, and then we've put in like 4 blessings or 3 blessings.
Well, yeah, but there's also your standard double.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So there's probably, I would say there's probably a ×2 in every 4 cards. So your odds of getting another one are pretty good.
They're pretty good. We'll see. Is it over to me then?
Yep.
So I'm using the Ring of Strength.
Oh, no, wait, sorry. The Blood Monstrosities have to do something. This one moves 1 space towards the stairs. Okay, we're done. Yeah, so Chris is using his Ring of Strength here.
Oh, no, number 6 technically has to move as well.
Oh, yeah, right. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Okay. Now I'm using my Ring of Strength. I am now strengthened. I'm then using the bottom half of Double Throw. It gets me experience. Woo! There's 2 experience now. So this is doubling my next attack. My next attack is Power Pitch, which is Strength 6, Range 3, and gets me another 2 experience, bringing it up to 4. and I'm using my favorite axe with it to buff that by another 3. So that is now 9 damage, double to 18.
No, wait,
And now I'm going to draw my 5 cards. Is everyone ready?
All right, draw them one at a time, very dramatically.
This is seriously tough.
Ooh. Okay. So what is that? 21 damage?
Yeah.
So you take him down to 17.
Yeah, correct.
Which I think is still killable.
I mean, the amount we stack that deck, once again, this is why I hate the Gloomhaven modifier deck. It's too swingy. 15 damage in that swing, you know? And I've lost both these cards. Like, I'm so short on cards.
All right, well, hang on a bit longer. I'm the meat shield at the front now. I'm actually literally tanking for us because I have the hit points to do it. I'm not poisoned. All right, and at least you'll be strengthened next turn as well. All right, I have to reset the monstrosity deck because we had unstable scratch again. I mean, I've got a fairly big swing at him coming this round.
Yeah, I can. If I get a double next turn, I'll do 10 damage to him.
So I mean, you know, with a bit of luck, we could kill him this turn.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's still doable. It's still doable. But it's still disappointing. But you know, we'll see. It was what I mean. I was still a beat of the attack. I did 21 damage.
That's nuts.
And what's really annoying is Deborah did what I wanted her to do. She got the the blessing to the fall.
Yeah, she did exactly right. I still think Overwatch was the right call, though. I mean, it's just, and that's sort of one of those things. It's like, you know, the puzzle's changed, but I think it's still solvable.
I think so. I think we can do this. I'm ready when you are.
All right, I'm just shuffling Unstable Scratch to the top of the Monstrosity deck.
Oh, but just so you know, I only have 2 turns left, just so you know.
Okay, well, I think that I've got more than 2 turns, so I think if we can get him down low, provided that once it says kill him, provided you know, we kill him. I mean, basically, what we don't want is for him to summon fucking imps.
Yeah, they'll muddle me.
Yeah, they'll muddle, and that's bad. All right, let me just have a quick look. What am I doing? I'm doing this thing because I plan to do that, and then let's use both of these actually, just in case. I think we could possibly kill him this turn. So there's me.
You have a really nice attack coming.
I've got 1. I mean, it's not really nice, but it's good for me.
Let's find out.
All right, so I've got the enemy cards there. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, flip them.
12.
29.
Okay.
Cool. So we got me and Chris over here. Chris going first. All right, and then we've got from the imps, we've got restoration, move +1, heal 2, range 3. Once again, they can't see him. Number 7 can't see him, fortunately. Otherwise, that would be bad, I guess. I mean, not that bad.
So bad. Imagine if they healed him. That'd be such a nightmare.
Yeah. So anyway, that's probably going to amount to not much of anything. We've got from the monstrosities, weakening bite, move +0, attack +0, muddle. Again, pointless. And from the boss himself, special 2, so he's doing his melee attacks. He's not that scary, man. He's just standing there getting pummeled. What a moron.
I think despite, you know, the bad luck there on that crucial moment, we're getting really lucky with his attacks.
We're getting super lucky. I mean, we haven't misread what boss... No, it performs a melee attack action. Then performs -1 action on a different
It's
target.
devastating if you've got 4 people swarming him.
Yeah, but he can't perform an attack -1 action on a different target within
Oh,
range
shit.
2 of the first target if he doesn't have the first target, right? It
Hello?
says, yeah, can you hear me?
Sorry. It was my end. I lost connection
It says
for a moment, but we're good.
he performs a melee attack plus 0 action, then performs an attack -1 action on a different target within range 2 of the first target. But if he doesn't have a first target, he can't do that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so we're not reading this wrong. I mean, he's a moron. Honestly, the last one was harder than this.
If you're playing with all 4 people, at least 2 of them are melee focused. I think that's the idea. That he's more devastating.
Nobody expected Hatchet and Void Warden to get this far.
What's his initiative?
His initiative is 17. That's after you,
Okay.
before me, and then we've got we've got the imps going at 42, and the blood monstrosities at 34. So it's going to be you, boss, me, blood monstrosities, imps, but I think they won't have a chance to go. Damn it! I'm not going to get that chest.
We'll see.
I think we're going to kill him this round.
So I'm using Fancy Hat to add +1 attack, +1 damage to all attacks this round. I'm then using Follow Through, which is a Strength 2, range 4. It's going to be Strength 4, however, and I gain experience because he has my favorite token. Oh, by the way, is he immune to wound? Because my favorite axe would have wounded him.
He's not immune to wound.
Oh, sweet.
Damn it, Chris. I spent all of this time trying to set up a wound on him.
Sorry, I just did it like that.
Fine.
Right. And then, so I'm doing, yes, this is going to be Strength 2 +2 because he has the axe embedded in his face, +1 from my Fancy Hat. So Strength 5, we're strengthened. Here we go. Come on. Come on, Deborah. Yes.
Nice.
Got 2 blessings.
We love Gloomhaven.
If you're wondering why I didn't reshuffle, by the way, the blessings as opposed to the regular double do not say to reshuffle the deck.
Yeah. So that's him down to 10, right? No, down by 10 to 7?
Down by 10 to 7.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to show you on this camera, but it's not really working out. There we go.
The next thing that happens is he activates. Wait, who activates? Yeah, he activates now and doesn't do anything, but he does take a wound, so he's down to 6.
Moron. All right, cool. Okay, I had prepared something else just in case he summoned enemies, but he didn't. So I've got my Hateful Blast, which is attack 5, range 3. And I can spend dark magic to gain an experience point and wound him. So I'm going to do that just because I want an experience point, even though it doesn't really matter. Yep, I could add stun or curse him, but I can't because that's not a thing that happens in this to him. So there we go. There's the dark magic spent. And now I'm going to draw a modifier card, and if this is +1 or better, he's dead. But quite frankly, even if it's not a negative, he'll die before he can do anything else.
Yes, exactly.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, no, it heals you for 1. Your poison's gone.
Yeah. But it's 5 damage, right?
Yep, so he's down to 1.
Nice.
Yes, I have a chance to get the chest. I'm going to go for it.
Yeah, you run to the chest, and I'll try and finish him off while he's dying. My axe will make him bleed to death. And I even heal. Yay.
I also wounded him, Chris, so we don't know who killed him.
I'm going to do my very best to get the kill then.
That's fine. I just want to go get the treasure. I don't think I can reach it.
So they all stand there.
Yeah, I need 5 movement. That's not happening.
I've got 2 cards in my discard and 1 card in my hand, so I'm going to have to do a short rest.
Yeah, I've only got 1 in my hand as well, so I have to do a short rest as well.
I'm going to keep that card, so I'm going to take a wound. Yeah, I got rid of the right card that time.
Do you have a loot card?
Down to 6. I didn't bring it with me because
Yeah, me either.
I mean,
damn it! I'm never gonna find out what's in that chest. I'm so upset.
we haven't actually killed anything yet this game. This match.
Well, we've killed him. He just doesn't know it yet.
All right, I've picked my cards.
All right, I'm just choosing a card here to burn. I don't think it matters though, really. Do you have your +4? Do you have your 4 movement?
I don't think so. No.
Damn it.
Whoa! What? Wait. Maybe. Why?
Well, because I was just thinking, you've still got extra lift, right? You could actually run onto the chest if you have 4 movement.
Yeah, I can. 1, 2. Is there? Oh no! Is there wind magic?
Oh no, I think it's all gone.
Can you generate wind magic?
I don't think so. Hang on, I need to burn a card. Damn it. I used my my potion to wound him, which was pointless. The card I burnt was Master Influencer. Well, it doesn't generate wind, and this is my clutch card that I almost never not play. But in this instance, I'm not bothered about burning it.
Yeah. So no, I can't get there.
Damn it! And my card that moves you is in the burn pile.
I've got a great idea. Why don't we house rule it that after we kill him and the fact, because since he's the last boss of the whole game, the whole campaign, and all the blood monstrosities and imps cease to be, they turn back into the people they once were. Let's just say that we're not so out of breath that we can't walk 6 feet over to a chest and open it, and we'll look and see what's in it.
No, that's cheating.
I'm looking to see what's in it, regardless. I don't care. I still have my bladed armor, which I saved for him to do 2 damage to him in case that 2 damage was clutch. And he's never attacked us once. He's rubbish, and he's not going to now. Guaranteed.
I can't believe he got special 2 almost every time. That's crazy.
He got one time he would have meleeed you, and you just pushed him back.
I was just like, go over there. Get out of here.
Are you ready now?
Oh yeah, I know. I haven't even picked 2 cards because I don't think it matters.
I hope you guys are ready for the Final Fantasy fanfare victory tune.
That one. Damn it. Oh, if only I still had my weathered boots, I could make... I didn't even take a damage in this one.
But you kept me alive just about, so...
Yeah. Oh, God, I have to shuffle 2 enemy decks. Hang on. God damn it.
I was going to say that you only healed me 5, so actually, even if you had never healed me, I would still be alive.
That's true. What I did do is bless you a lot.
Yes, that was pretty crucial.
We were boss rushing.
Yeah, it worked.
Hey, Difter, did you vote? Did you vote? Did you? Did you vote yet? Did you vote? I didn't check any of the votes yet.
I voted.
Did you vote?
I voted.
Good.
You know what I voted for.
I think I know.
We really need, ideally, to play that. We probably should get all 4 of us.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
That would make it the best it could be. That'd be super fun. Okay. You ready?
Did I pick an order? Yeah, this is fun. 3, 2, 1, flip. 26.
12.
Okie dokie.
Oh shit!
What?
Sorry. This is a good thing. I just realized I can get to the chest.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I forgot. Because look, the top half of Fancy Hat has move on it. So I was gonna just kill him, so I could be like, "Yeah, I was the one who killed him," but I won't. I'll go get the chest. I know you really want
Yeah,
it.
I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. All right, so the imps are doing swarm, move, or is that the imps? Yeah, I think that's the imps. Move +1, attack -1. Oh no, that's actually the monstrosities, isn't it? Yeah, and the imps are doing the thing where they strengthen and muddle, and he's doing accelerated power, special 2 again. He's just gonna stand there and do another melee attack.
It's particularly amusing that the boss is gonna bleed to death.
Yeah.
And as you try and
What's interesting is what's your initiative 12?
yeah.
So he's bleeding to death at 11. He's dying before you even get to do it.
So it wouldn't even
This is really funny.
He's dead.
Okay, so I guess he goes first, and then it's you.
He's dead.
And then it's monstrosity, and then it's then it's me, and then it's blood imps. No, I'm going last actually. Blood imps are even going. Everyone's faster than me this turn. I'm going last.
I'm dropping the money in his space with my axe.
All right, so Chris's axe is there, and he's like, "Oh, how ironic that the first of the Order of the Blood God bled to death." I mean, it clearly doesn't say immune to bleed on his card, which is nuts because I really would have thought it did.
It does.
It would, yeah. He's immune to disarm, immobilize, muddle, stun, and curse.
Yeah.
Oh, great ironies! And then he becomes money.
Then he becomes money.
And he's done. And it's your turn.
So I got Fancy Hat has 3 movement. 1, 2, 3. So I'm next to him. I could be in his space actually, the space where he died. And then I also get Shield 2, generate dark magic, get an experience, bring me up to 6 experience. And then this card is put into the active slot to give me my Shield 2. Then I use the bottom half of follow through for move 2, which puts me down. Actually, both times I move, I get +1. So I got both of these movements are buffed by +2 for extra lift. So I've got a grand total of like 9 movement this turn.
Yeah.
I've got another. I'm on the chest. I got 7 experience there now from all those. And then I'm going to open the chest, which is chest number 3.
Is that the back of the glossary?
Back of the glossary. Yes, it is. I found it. I've read it.
Ooh, bet it's exciting and awesome. You would think that it would be... Is it E? It is E, isn't it?
3. 1, 2, 3.
Gain 15 experience points. Is that you or me? I mean, do we share it?
Me, I want all of them.
God damn it.
It's good. Sure, I presumably the only reason that'd be ever make any difference would be if you were redoing it.
Yeah, I guess it's there for you to be like, well, I'm not going to do this, so I might as well get the chest.
Yeah. Maybe you should just say level up.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to use the bottom part of Resigned Frenzy to move 4, and I'm going to go 1, 2, and pick up Chris's favorite axe.
And the money.
And a money. And
oh my god, Chris! We did it!
What a bleeding shame.
Wait, no, you made me switch! No! Haggers! God damn it! God!
What's happened? I don't know.
Oh wait, no, I also did it. It's okay, I guess I also did it. It's fine.
Oh, you're talking about your battle goal?
Yeah, the battle goal I got rid of was to have less money than you at the end.
Which
but actually the one I took, the one Haggers made me keep was apply a negative condition to a monster while you have a negative condition, and I was poisoned when I wounded him.
Yep.
So
I have also done mine, which was never use a basic action.
Nice job.
And I never did. I could have used basic move a few times, but I chose not to.
Yeah, that's funny. It was only actually 2 turns that the monsters on the stairs were blocked by your thing.
Yeah, But they were two crucial turns. There's probably also a moment where this guy actually went over here, I guess, but it doesn't really matter because it doesn't matter.
That's really good
Oh, and on their
finale.
final turn, the monstrosities finally get to move through the tunnel.
Yay! Now they can be with their friend. Well, actually, one of them gets left behind.
Yeah,
which is kind of sad.
but look at this bullshit. This would have been redonkulous if we hadn't blocked off those stairs. All right, here we go. The now it's time for the final story time of Gloomhaven Draws the Line. Roland laughs as he bleeds profusely from numerous wounds. He spits out a mouthful of blood, preparing to give one more speech about his stupid god and their dumb plan. I just need a little more energy, he coughs with a smile, raising his sword once again to the sky. But no lightning comes. Roland frowns, a confused look on his face. My glorious master, he pleads with great effort and visible strain. I just need a little more help. He drops to his knees, and his minions turn to ash. Where was I? His minions turn to ash, blown away by the wind from the sea. As you approach with your weapon at the ready, his hulking form shrinks until he once again resembles the frail old man from the Hook Coast. No! He groans, and then you strike. It is done. Your quarry lies dead on the blackened stone, covered in blood he loved so much. Covered in the blood he loved so much. What is the meaning of this? The captain of the guard runs up the stairs behind you. There's a full squad of soldiers behind him. You explain what happened, reminding him about the gold he promised for investigating the sewers. You emphasize how far above and beyond that you ended up going. He thanks you with a hefty purse of coins, and you leave the scene in his capable hands. Your next stop is the widow Sandy, where you inform her that her husband's death has been fully avenged. It doesn't seem to relieve her grief all that considerably, but at least it makes you feel a little better. Finally, with the weight of this madness off your shoulders, you return to the sleeping lion with your head held high. As you enter the inn, the shift in tone is immediate. The conversations grow hushed, and there are many furtive glances your way. Suddenly, a group in the corner starts slamming cups of ale on their table in a clear rhythm, and then they start chanting, Jaws! 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 The chant grows louder until the whole front room is caught in the uproar, and a smile creeps onto your face. It's good to be home. Gain 25 experience and 30 gold each.
Why?
Maybe we can take these characters into Gloomhaven OG. Play a couple of scenarios with them before they retire.
Yeah, well, they retire at level 10, isn't it?
9 or 10, I think.
Yeah. Doesn't it feel more glorious though, Chris? To transfer, yeah, I mean, I guess. That was good. I actually enjoyed that scenario. I think that was possibly my favorite scenario.
Well, we came up with a very good plan, and then we executed on it, basically.
Yeah.
And then he just did us a huge favor by standing around trying to melee people who weren't there.
Yeah. Although the balance to that was not getting the double on my big attack, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if he'd drawn those imps, that would have been a nightmare.
Yeah, he never spawned any.
I mean, his special twos were kind of his unstable scratch, really. I mean, he has actually 3 of each, so the odds of him getting a special one are quite good, I guess, or equitable. I'm going to update your character sheet as well. Oh, and look at that, I got another perk for doing my battle goal. Yeah!
I got 17. Where was it? How much? Where is it? I've lost it now.
Yeah, I think you've leveled up again.
I got 22 experience in total there, did I?
No, we got 25 just for doing it, didn't we?
Oh yeah. But I got 20. I got 22. 7 plus 15. I got 22 in the scenario. So I got 47 experience.
Mm-hmm. 47, which puts you on 441, which means you have leveled up, and you're now also like 30 experience points ahead of me.
Yeah, am I max level?
Nope, you've just leveled up to level 8.
Oh, that's interesting that we didn't get to max
Nope,
level. Even
max level's level
even
9.
at the end.
Well, that's because we
Huh.
failed only once.
Yes, only once on the penultimate quest. I'm just looking forward now in the. I think there's a side quest we didn't do,
Possibly.
which is possibly the quest belonging to the to one of the other
Well, there should be
characters. I
2
don't know.
side quests that we couldn't unlock. But there might have been an additional side quest that we never found.
I'm having a look. So that's the demolitionist side quest because it begins with the words "the demolitionist." That was your side quest. That was my side quest. So this one must be the other person. Yeah, the red guard. Yeah, okay. So the four last ones, 22 to 25 inclusive, are the character specific ones. Did we do Agents of Chaos? I don't think we did.
Let me have a look here. It might be one of the
Mission
ones
20
we skipped.
We did misplaced goods. That was like, did we do 21? Do we have access to sticker 21?
No, we didn't do 21.
So that's a side quest that we never did. I don't know why. We did misplaced goods. Did we do number 19, Den of Thieves? Again, I don't think we did.
No.
Okay, we did do the heist, and that's it basically. So we did, yeah, we only did 3 side quests. No, sorry, 4 side quests, 2 character specific and 2 non-character specific. And I think that's actually all there is. There's 4 of each. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 8 side quests, 4 for character specific and 4 non-character specific. We did 2 of each. So there are 4 missions we never played.
And 2 of them we could have done.
2 of them yeah, presumably. I don't know how you find them. I don't know if they're story events or
yeah, city event cards or perhaps in scenarios.
Maybe a chest we never opened. I don't know. Let's see for chests, maybe.
What are we gonna play on Wednesdays now? I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do.
We have to play camel games. Play Ankh over and over again.
Can we play Gloomhaven Camel Edition?
Well, we have a couple of Wednesdays sorted at least because we definitely have. Well, assuming people want to see it, we do have the Hunter's Dream scenario to do in Bloodborne, which is a continuation of our previous. It can be added. It can be stuck onto the end of any campaign, so we can do that. We can technically continue that campaign, do one more mission before we retire those characters as who we leveled up.
I still have their baggies.
Me too. I never changed them around. We also could do Bloodborne a Chalice dungeon. See what that's like. The one shot of the ones that aren't campaigns. To see what the content is like of the Chalice
I'd rather
dungeons.
do the Hunter's Dream first, so I can.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Resolve those characters.
And we could also, if we really want to, we could do a PvP Bloodborne to see how that works.
Oh yeah, there's those
about that.
There's those bits with the screens, the hidden screens, isn't there?
Yeah, in the screens, there's obviously some sort of secret. We obviously play your cards kind of secretly.
Ooh, I got 4 coins that I forgot about. Yeah, 65. I do wonder if I do wonder if they can you can carry these characters into Gloomhaven OG and then just play them till they retire, because that would also help you get over the hump of the first scenario problem.
It would actually, yeah. But I wonder how would you find, where would that information be though?
I imagine you could ask it on BGG and people would tell you.
Helping you do your voting dilemma, Difter. Do you want to see more Bloodborne?
If you want to see more Bloodborne, you can vote for Bloodborne. Or else Chris and I can also play other stuff. I don't know what else we can play.
we're limited for the Wednesdays. We're sort of not limited insofar as we can play stuff on BGA, obviously. But if we want to do kind of campaigns like this, kind of the way we do it, we've been doing this. We're limited to games we both own, of course.
Yes.
Which isn't particularly limiting. I mean, I think it's quite a lot we both own.
Well, maybe what I'll do is I'll make a list of everything we've got, and
Too many bones. We both have that. I need you to teach me that. I've been sitting on that for a long time.
I don't know if you have all the same stuff I have, but
I have everything apart from the latest Kickstarter. So I didn't get the Trove Chest or Splice and Dice.
right. But you've got 40 Days in Day lore, and
Oh no, I don't. No, I don't have that. I don't have 40 days.
that's going to be a bit of an issue because that adds a bunch of adventure cards that you won't have that are in all my decks. But
I can buy more games, Chris. I know, because I don't have any games.
but the other thing is, like, I mean, to an extent, you don't need to see you only need to have the cards so you can read them yourself. I mean, I can read them to you, and it's not a big deal.
Yeah, fine. That's fine. Then as long as we have.
I mean, really, all you need to set up on your end is your own character. You could also set up the battle mat, but again, it wouldn't even be essential.
I'd probably set the battle mat up so I could understand, so I could look at it, look at the positioning more easily. But yeah, that sounds easy enough. That one.
Yeah, that would be doable. So maybe I'll make a list of sort of campaign-ish games. Obviously, Too Many Bones is not a campaign game. There's also the side issue with Too Many Bones that it can be very long per session. It's probably longer than this.
Even longer, because we've definitely, this was actually one of our shorter ones.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that on stream, Too Many Bones would be 4 hours easily. You know, unless you're like really rushing through it, like. But also it depends on the tyrant, because some tyrants are short, some are medium, and some are long. But if we want to play the campaign mode, then we would wind up doing some of the long tyrants.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll put together a list of things we both own, and then maybe I'll throw it up on the Patreon and see what people are interested in. Because ultimately, that's, you know, I mean, we can do Bloodborne. That's fine. That's 1 or 2 sessions. I mean, we'll probably take a break now for a while anyway, and just do some one-offs on Wednesdays. It's just I like having the campaign game ongoing because it means that there's always something we both know the rules to that we can just kind of do without having to sort of like get together beforehand and learn rules and things, depending on how busy we are, you know. I'm sure that people understand the logistics of that. But I'm now actually going through and giving my character my perk just in case there's rules online for incorporating these characters into OG Gloomhaven until they retire for 2 more levels.
Why am I struggling to fit this particular?
Yeah, Haggers, what I'll do when I post up the list of games on the Patreon that we could potentially play, I'll also attach a list of how much, like a rating per game on how much pain I think it will cause Chris to play. And then you can just find the one with the highest rating and vote for that.
Pain will cause me to play. Why would it cause me pain?
You know, stuff like that has like a modifier deck, but it's much worse than this.
The modifier deck is worse than this.
We'll find something.
So what did you think of Gloomhaven? Draws the line, Mike.
I love this. I thought this was absolutely fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. It's definitely not a narrative-driven game. You know, it's a game with some narrative that holds it together, and then it's just kind of puzzle-solving scenario. But it's just I don't know. There is a feeling of theme to it. You know, like it does feel like enemies attacking you and sort of. I mean, it definitely feels like a sort of a desperate situation every time, where you're kind of like you come away with sort of. I mean, this is, I think, the first scenario in a long while where we just kind of aced it, which is really funny.
Yes,
but
we had some acing it. We had some close ones, but recently it's been very close. All of them have been clutch, and then all of a sudden, smashed it. Although, having said that, it was my last turn. How many cards do you have left?
I think I had three in hand and or three or four in hand and three in the discard, so I probably had a few more turns in me.
You had a few more turns, yeah. Yeah,
And
but
I
I
could
think
have
I
used
think
that
we
attack five again if I short rested. So
we played our role well. I mean, we did what each of our characters did what they needed to do.
yeah, you getting that double on penultimate turn there was really great. It actually couldn't have worked out better, really, because you got the treasure chest as well.
Yeah, yeah,
Precisely because he
that's true.
bled to death at the top of the final round. I love that the very first thing in the round, even before you get to like needlessly kill him, is that he dies.
Yeah, that's the very first thing that happened. He
So
was so
funny.
useless.
Um, but yeah, so I really enjoyed this. I thought this was grand. Um,
I also enjoyed it overall, and I'm left with positive feelings because I really enjoyed this last scenario. I felt engaged throughout it. And I did overall enjoy it, but I definitely kind of had moments where I was kind of frustrated with it. I definitely kind of went on more of a roller coaster than you did.
hmm.
I think you were like entirely positive pretty much throughout.
Yeah, I think I was overall really. I mean, if anyone's seen my Ancient Chronicles playthrough, my last one, like I'll take the modifier deck in this over the what is it, the enemy power deck in that. Like fuck that cat, man. Fuck that cat. And if you haven't watched that series, go check it out. Leave me a comment if you'd like to see more. I don't know if we'll ever play it again. We'll see. But it was an awful lot of rules to learn for those 3 sessions.
What's the name of it?
Ancient Chronicle, Swords and Sorcery, Ancient Chronicles.
Oh yeah, I know the one. I know the one. Yeah, look, a modified deck in Gloomhaven. Yeah, it's just that it has the ability to ruin a plan, and you could say, oh, well, you have to always plan your turn knowing that could happen. So never use a big attack unless you give yourself advantage and stuff. But then you might get muddled. You might plan that out perfectly, and then you might get muddled, and it's just that whole thing that nothing is ever certain. Just which I guess which means it's not. There's a high level of because Gloomhaven's is kind of almost like a Euro gamers dungeon crawler,
Yep.
but then there are things like that modifier deck, and the example I just gave there, you can plan around it because the fact that the miss can come out is a known quantity, so you can give yourself advantage to give yourself the best possible chance, but then you can get muddled, right? So it's like it's just got it's still got this hangover of Ameritrash despite trying to be a Euro game.
Mm-hmm. But I think and I think that's sort of ultimately where it becomes subjective because we talked about how without the modifier deck it would be very deterministic, and it's like, do
Yeah,
you derive enjoyment from the uncertainty? And personally, I do. I think I much prefer that to the idea of it being completely deterministic. Um,
I do too, but I just
you
think
just think it's
then
a
I
bit
think
too swingy. It's like, yeah,
precisely
yeah, and I
that's
think that's
exactly
fair
it.
enough. Like but I just think the thing is, I love the times two too much to want to give that up, and I just don't know if we can have the times two without the miss.
Yeah, I think maybe they shouldn't have had them in. They should have been +3 and -3,
Mm.
and then curses and blessings could have still been a thing because then they would have happened much less frequently.
Yeah, then they could have been, and they're sort of somewhat under your control. You have some element to mitigate them.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's still. I also find it kind of it's weirdly dry for such a I said Euro Ameritrashy. It's the theme doesn't really come through much. The story is kind of very backseat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not
The
a,
gameplay.
I heard a very good definition of, sorry, I was just going to say, I heard a very good definition of story driven, which is, a game like, I guess, Tainted Grail or Etherfields, where, you're actually reading story during the scenario, and the objective is to uncover the next bit of story, you know?
story driven. You are driven by uncovering the next. Yeah, it's a good
It's
definition.
sort of your actions are actually to uncover bits of story. Whereas in this, like the story happens regardless of what you do in the scenario, really, and it's just kind of dressing around what happens during the actual game, which is, to solve the puzzle and defeat the enemies. But I think it actually does for such a sort of a Euro-esque game, or a game with so many Euro sensibilities. It does a good job of actually sort of making you feel like a daring adventurer, murdering things and doing daring do. And I think the exhaustion of your hero cards has a lot to do with that, because this idea that you're actually fatiguing, and you're having fewer and fewer options because you're fatiguing, makes you feel like a vulnerable person rather than some kind of ultimate warrior. And I think I like that better than something like I like the balance between that vulnerability and leveling up over the course of the game, because a lot of the dungeon crawlers I've been playing recently are just these kinds of, or wind up being these kinds of just snowballing sort of power fantasies, and your character never really feels vulnerable, and then by the end you're impossible to defeat anyway.
Yeah, I think you're right. I do think that's a good point. I think the fatigue aspect is a very good encapsulation of theme and gameplay merging. The phrase I always use is I want my theme to inform my gameplay, and so I want the actions of the game to in some way have a clear and definable parallel between what your characters are doing and what you're doing. So like, if you're super easy basic example, if you need, I don't know, like if you're a farming simulator, if you have to go out and purchase farm equipment, that's a really clear thing. A farmer also has to do that, right?
Yeah.
So we're literally purchasing something in the game that's representing a purchase within the theme. That's a really easy one. That's not a very difficult one, obviously, to get right. But I
you
think
have to spend resources in Agricola to feed your people.
Yeah, well, exactly. It just that doesn't have to be quite so one for one as that. But something like a game about exertion and stamina having been represented by having your action deck also representing your stamina. That's a good example of it in a less clear cut way.
Yeah.
But I do think that's the only way that Gloomhaven actually has its theme and form its gameplay. Everything else is basically a maths logistics puzzle.
Yeah.
Which is what I was kind of saying about being really dry. So it's a very strange game.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have like because the enemy behavior cards have names, and it would have been nice to have a bit of art on them or something, like showing that particular monster doing an attack or something.
Yes, I think that's the kind of thing that really would have added to it quite a lot.
But I was just thinking, though, I've seen worse, like where I was just playing oh god, Soul Raiders. It's a prototype, so it's not finished, but it's still on Kickstarter, I think now. None of the enemies had actual names, and I know they had names because they were on the website. But I was drawing like these goblins that might have been goblins or hobgoblins or some generic fantasy thing, and these ghosts. It's like I think they're wraiths or something. I don't know, but I was like, so at least the behavior cards have names, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, we played about 50 hours approximately of this, which is definitely good value for money. And there's still 2 characters we haven't played as.
Mm-hmm.
There's still 4 scenarios we haven't seen. You could. I wouldn't replay this personally, but one could.
Well, there's literally no need to replay this, because I think the natural evolution for more Gloomhaven is get Gloomhaven.
Yeah, well, exactly. That is now. Bear in mind that's £100+ for 100 of these scenarios, which is 4 times as many as is in this box. But this is so technically speaking, this box is actually about approximately a third of the cost for only a quarter of the content. And yet I still would 100% recommend this game to even just to people who like, just dungeon crawlers.
Yeah.
I think it's an easy recommendation because it's only 35 quid or so, 40 quid.
I think the RRP is about 50, but you can get it cheaper.
Oh, okay. It's still worth it. That's about £1 per hour.
Yeah.
And it's a short enough campaign that you can get through it with your friends or with your, with one friend or a partner or someone. Like we've pulled this off remotely.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it's a super easy recommendation.
Yeah.
Definitely, if you're thinking of jumping to Gloomhaven, definitely get the Jaws line first. Because if you enjoy it, but like I don't need any more of it, which is kind of where I'm at, you can save yourself £100. If you enjoy it and you're chomping at the bit for more, then brilliant. You've had you've gotten to indulge in this content, and now you've still got the main course ahead of you.
Yeah.
So there's kind of no reason not to get this if you're interested in Gloomhaven.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is a very easy one to recommend.
Would you recommend it's the only kind of one that might be tricky? Would you recommend to somebody who enjoyed Gloomhaven? Well, so if you really enjoy Gloomhaven and you love it, I guess you want more of the same. But it is a bit simpler, right? It's a little bit less to offer in this. It hasn't got retirement. It hasn't got leveling up Gloomhaven. It hasn't got secret objectives for their careers. There's a little bit less going on.
It doesn't have enchanting the cards, which is a big thing. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a harder recommendation because it's not exactly a striking story. You know, it's not like, oh boy, this was super in depth and compelling. I mean, it was fine.
Gloomhaven so well.
It was good enough. You know, it was fine. So I think that if you've, because I don't know Gloomhaven OG, so I don't know when, like, if you get to the end of that, what that's like or how that feels necessarily. Because my thought would have been like, can you just restart it or something? I don't know. Or perhaps play like side scenarios you never finished. But
you can play the fucking Circles expansion.
play what you could. I mean, also you've got Forgotten Circles, right? The expansion. So, if you've got through all of that and you're still desperate for more Gloomhaven, then I guess yes, this is for you. But I'd be very surprised to meet that person.
Yeah, Frosthaven is the next step for them, surely. Yes, Stifter. Michael and Mike were planning on playing Gloomhaven OG.
Yeah. Which
it could still happen.
It could still happen. I mean, I'll have to talk to Michael about that because I think the anti-communication thing might be a deal breaker for him. I think he would hate that.
The which? Sorry.
The sort of fuzzy rules about communicating at the start of the round. Like, I think we did a pretty decent job of honoring it. We definitely slipped up a few times, but that was usually when we're getting excited or desperate. Towards the end of
you could actually formalize that a little bit. You could actually think about the thing. You could basically, like, what are the things you want to talk about? You want to talk about fast you're going, the general gist of your turn, and what you kind of want from the other person. You could give it like a binary for all those three. You could say you could be like, I'm traveling, I'm acting fast or I'm acting slow. You could say, I want you to act fast, or I want to be faster than you, or I want to be slower than you, or I don't care.
Yeah, but I mean, we had a lot of moments.
I'm doing deeps, I'm doing support, or I'm moving. You know, I'm on the move. You know, you could really formalize it for him, so he has options. He knows exactly what he can and can't say.
But I don't think it's about that knowing what he can and can't say. I think it's about not. I think it's about the uncertainty. Like, he hates making decisions unless he's certain. You know?
Well, he'll hate this then because his attack might miss.
Well, yeah, but I think that the cards would be fine because that's not a decision he made. You know, that's just something outside of his control. It's when he has to make a decision without perfect information. You know?
Sure,
which, again, like, he's actually okay with that if it's just on him. You know? He's okay with that if it's just on him. But the fact that he could be talking to me and it's unclear what we are and are not allowed to say. And, you know, I think in the spirit of the game, you know, most of the time we're trying to sort of be as discreet as possible. You know, and like I said, it sort of waxed and waned how strict we were with it. But I think, you know, in the spirit, we were trying to sort of fulfill the spirit of the game. And I think that would not, I don't think you'd find that enjoyable.
Yeah, we did our best, and I feel we were fair. I don't feel we. I think we were. Yeah, I finished the whole campaign feeling like we didn't cheat or anything. I feel we deserved every victory we got. We only failed one scenario, which is a good number to fail.
That was about right.
Yeah, I think one more. I could have failed this one,
Mm-hmm.
and being like, right, we need to rethink our strategy completely. But yeah, it was. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I think Gloomhaven or OG might be. You might be failing. It might be slightly less annoying if you would have failed a bit more because than this would have been because you often have more than one quest available.
Yeah.
Whereas we only have one quest available occasionally this time.
Mm-hmm. A good option actually with Michael might be to try and play the video game first, see if he likes that.
Yeah, it's definitely worth doing. I'm trying to think. Do we have a? No, maybe not actually. Yeah, we were trying.
Right. Well, I think that's a wrap on Jaws of the Lion for now. Chris and I will figure out what's next, and you know, we'll see what's what.
Yeah.
We've got lots of campaign games and stuff like that. So we'll see.
Claustrophobia is there.
Claustrophobia would be a good one shot. I do like it. Wait, is it? Do you have 1643 or the original though?
The new
1643.
one. The new one.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's great.
Like Dark Souls.
Dark Souls. Or Kingdom Death Monster.
KDM, you haven't got that. Have you got that? Did you get that? I can't remember.
I've got a possible hookup if people want to see that.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember that you weren't sure if you had it or you get it or not. I've got quite a lot of that. I actually got a shipping notification today that they're finally sending more 1.5 stuff. So we can play. Yeah, KDM would be great. I mean, that might be difficult to do too. I mean, that might be difficult to do. Well, probably not. Actually, it's not that it'd be difficult to do remotely. It's just difficult to do.
It's just difficult. Full stop.
Yeah. But look, let us know what you want to see.
Yeah,
like Mike said, we'll probably do something more one shot next week.
Yeah, we'll have one shots for a little while as we take a break and figure out our lives. But yeah, we'll be back for more stuff. Man, I'm real buzzing. Like I could play more Gloomhaven.
I'm very pleased with how I feel at the end of that whole thing. I'm really pleased about that, and I'm really grateful to everybody who came to any stream, particularly those of you who are here every freaking single time. It was incredibly fun to have you guys along for the whole ride. That really made it feel extra special for me. So thank you very much.
I echo Chris's sentiments exactly. Thank you for vocalizing them.
Because I'm good with words.
So yeah, that was an absolute blast. And yep, so we'll be back for more streams. I think I'm going to try and do one on Saturday afternoon.
Especially you. And also, no, not you, depending on whether you'll be nice to me or not.
But
sorry, Mike. Cut you off.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm gonna try and get in another stream on Saturday. Yeah, it'll have to be Saturday afternoon. So hopefully we'll get something to the table then. Might be Altar Quest, so more fantasy adventure stuff. I'm gonna have to do a big roundup where I talk about all of these and what I think are the best ones at some point. But in other news, that's it for me. So if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to have a say in what the next campaign game is, think about considering looking at the Patreon. $5 for a vote every month means that you get to see the games that you want to see, or, you know, I'll do my best. And you can message me directly and yell at me if I don't. Then you get some cool expo roundups.
You get those for $1.
Those are only $1. But then you're only $4 off a vote. Think about it. We live in a democracy. It's good. Cool. Thanks everyone so much for your wonderful support, and we'll see you all in the next stream. Bye for now.
Thanks, guys.